Hello everybody, welcome back to New Shindoza, where I talk sometimes up and I talk sometimes down. What are we playing today, Noosh?
That was cute. We are continuing our adventure in Another Crab's Treasure from the developers Aggro Crab. They're really cool. They just released a new game called Peak. We haven't played it yet because we're still playing this peak of a game called Another Crab's Treasure, as aforementioned before by me. I'm saying it again because that's what I do. We're clawing our way through Rock Bottom Shell.
That's right, we are. We had left off after being literally knocked down to rock bottom. We were in the darkness. We very slowly, right, I have to get used to my buttons again. We very slowly kind of gathered ourselves back together and took on a fake moon crab that gave us a new power, which was cool. And then we learned about a new special treasure that may or may not exist. So that's our current goal, getting that new treasure.
That is correct. And hello, Flo, from pre-stream chat, as well as officially here when you can hear us as well. And come on, how are you guys doing? And Ethan's here as well. Happy Friday to all of you lovely globby globs. Trying to read through some of this stuff that Flo's saying here. While you do say that your depth prediction of the 325 from your alternate account is a joke, technically it's a different account on YouTube that is valid. So you could still win, Flo.
That's true.
Yeah, even if you take it as a joke, we're still going to go by the official predictions that we've been posting. Also, I did want to say, Flo DM'd us after his idea yesterday about making like the red line that we do to cross out people. If you make it transparent, it's still that they're crossed out, but then you can see what the person name and the number is and their guess that was already out. I think it's a great idea. We haven't had a chance to reply to his DM, but I thought I'd bring it up here. Doza and I will definitely like take that moving forward for the next one, but for now, since we have this system, we're going to keep it how it is. But we appreciate your feedback on that. Other people didn't really have much thoughts on it when we asked yesterday, but when we saw what you meant in the DMs, we thought it was, yeah, like I think that should be a pretty easy thing for us to implement from the next depth prediction onwards. So thank you, Flo.
That's right.
And howdy, Andrew. How are you doing? Did you get your PC? Did you get your gaming PC? I've been waiting all day. I don't know if it's already there or if it's still going to be delivered by 9 p.m. Sometimes we get deliveries by 9 p.m. sometimes, and it's like weird because like we'll be waiting all day and they give you like a window from like 3 to 9, and then it's usually like closer to 9.
It is weird, and it's so...
yes, he's on it now. I'm sorry. This is more exciting.
Oh, okay. Well, good. How is it?
That's so exciting. Congratulations. Happy first day of Gaming PC Arc for Andrew. Today, June 27, 2025, the day will go down in history. Huzzah!
What is that? Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer? Yeah, that's the one.
So exciting. We're so excited for you. Literally woke up to it in my face. My brother was holding it. Oh, I love that.
Whoa.
That's a goated brother for doing that, like waking you up with that.
That's a really nice Christmas story. And
or
in
like,
June, no less.
I mean, birthday month, you know?
I know, but
yeah.
it gives the Christmas vibe. I guess it also would count for that, too.
Yes. So exciting. I wonder if we'll find a key or something too. I don't know.
We need one more, so I hope so.
So someone did tell us that we might actually be able to finish this game today if we stay on track. But knowing us, we don't usually stay on track. So it's whatever. Like we do have the rest of next week as well, but we have, because we were told this, like, hey, you guys are pretty close depending on where you go, because there are, like Andrew was saying yesterday too, and others that know this game, like there are things that are optional, there are things that will lead you down the path of the story to hit those credits, as we typically like to do to call a game complete on this channel. So we're gonna see how the night goes. It is gonna be a longer stream because, you know, it is Friday. We do have plans tomorrow with the with family and stuff, which we're excited about, but it's a little later in the morning, so we should be okay, and we prepped a lot for it today.
That's right.
Yeah. The last thing we need to do is figure out our outfits, which that's the fun part. But we did all the laundry, so we have all of our options open. So that's the prepping we did. So we'll figure that out. We were also just told a little while ago that tomorrow's, since we like to coordinate outfits with the fam sometimes to take really awesome photos and like make memories and things together. So we were told that our niece who chose the color, it's going to be blue.
Yep,
and
so
we also,
blue tomorrow.
Yep, we found out what she's wearing specifically, so we're all gonna match her. And we're excited. We kind of have some ideas based on that.
The idea is to wear also blue.
Well, yes, but like we have quite a few. We tend to really like blue.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
we don't hate
our,
blue.
like,
Blue's great.
Yeah, we have light blue, dark blue. Like blue's like our color. Like, well, it's not our favorite
we
color
used to
wear.
watch Blue's Clues.
Yeah,
you know?
we just got a letter.
I wonder where
a letter. Oh my gosh! Actually, I did get a letter. Guess what I got?
What'd you get?
I got jury duty, or I got a jury duty summons. That's what I got in the mail today. Which is funny because like Doza got his close to his birthday, and now my birthday is next month, so I got mine as well.
Congratulations, Noosh.
Yeah, which the last time I had jury duty was forever ago, and I actually got selected that time.
What?
I was on a trial for a whole week actually, and I remember I was actually working. It was my first job out of college, and it was my first corporate job out of college. And then I got jury duty, and then it was like, oh, okay. And I got selected, and it was really cool because I got to be the presiding juror. Like I volunteered as tribute, in like the Hunger Games kind of situation because I wanted to take in the whole experience. I am someone who's very like. I want to stay informed about politics and things that are happening and like the judicial system and what have you. So like I was very excited to be a part of this. But yeah, the Kirby coming in with the so you know what they look for now, so do the opposite and don't get picked. The thing is though, I feel like it is my civic duty to like just go through the process like honorably, and then if I get selected, I get selected. If I don't, I don't, you know?
Right.
But you're right. I don't want to because right now my life is a little bit different. At that point, it was like, okay, I'm, in my first corporate job. I don't mind taking a break from here to go there and experience something new. Whereas now, like, I run my own business with Doza, and we probably have other things we could do with our time that would benefit us more.
Yeah,
but we'll see.
You know, it's
also
tough. So what? Oh,
well,
okay.
while Doza gets completely like whatever here, I do gotta say, since Kirby's here, when we ended stream yesterday, breaking news.
It's broken me.
It's broken us, really. Like I don't even have the words right now, but like Kirby gifted us 21 games from the Steam Summer Sale. Kirby, let me repeat that. Kirby, the one here that's saying just don't say the full truth. Don't lie, just don't say the full truth. Cup half empty. I will take that. I will do that moving forward. But also, again, Kirby, right there, the one in chat, who has been so generous to us and supported us in so many ways, like from sending us the biggest care package, gift package, what have you, back during the holidays. He has now gifted us, and he's gifted us games on Steam before, but he gifted us, well, he's saying 21, I thought it was 20. We got 21 emails from you, like notifications from Steam saying that they were gifted from you. So here's the thing. We haven't even looked at what the games were. We are so behind on our emails and our DMs and Discord and all of our communications, minus our clients, because that's where we make our most money for our livelihood. But like everything else, we are so freaking behind. But when we logged off of stream last night, Kirby, we got notifications from Steam with 21 notifications that we got gifts from Kirby. And we started like opening the first one, and then we're like, oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, like even the first one that we had opened was like, really? Like
one of the first ones that we saw that we opened is actually a game we've been wanting to play for so long. It's actually a sequel to a game we've already played on the channel, and it was just like, what? And so we were shook, and I was like, Doza, to be honest, I can't handle any more like shock right now. Like I can't do this because I have so many other emails I need to get to. Because remember, we did work after stream last night. That's why we ended at the 2 hours so we can get some more time in for our clients before today's like sign off with them. So yeah, I mean, Kirby, you're saying it's only $60 and every game was on a deep discount, but like I feel like you know us so well at this point that you actually got us like things that we've been either wanting, or things that have been on our wish list, or things that even if it's not on our Steam wish list, like I don't know, we're shooketh. I don't know even how to, like, I haven't even looked through all of the games. We just looked at a couple, and it was just like, I can't handle this right now, Doza. And Doza was like, we need to get to work. And it's true, we did need to. So that's what happened. So we will, you know, we are so grateful for all that you do for us and support us and everything. Like, I don't have enough words.
It means a lot. In short, it means a lot.
It does. And we will properly go through each one, and you'll be receiving a DM from us eventually about all of this because we are so thankful and grateful. So that was breaking news too. Yeah, so yesterday we were hit with that. Today we checked the mail. I got hit with jury duty. It's not until like, it's actually the week after. Oh no, it's the week of Nushindo's anniversary.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I'm not gonna say what day, but
no,
like, yeah.
But like,
it's in July. It's in mid-July.
Oh, yo,
so
that was
yeah,
so good.
That's how much. That's. Yeah. So I need to deal with that. I will. I'm actually going to try to reschedule it. Because if you recall, when Doza got hit with his, we were going to be out of town. Or something. It just wasn't a good day for us.
I can't remember the exact reason, but it wasn't.
But one thing that's cool about Bexar County, where we live in San Antonio, like, you can go on to the website and you can change your date if you give like a valid reason and wait for approval from them. They approved Doza, so I'm sure they will approve mine if I say like it's just work related, like it's really busy at the time. And then I'm thinking of planning something. Yeah, it is. Because we're just like the beginning of July, we're traveling because we have a big filming project on site in a different city, in a different state, and it's gonna be like, we put in so much resources into this. It's been planned for so long. Like, I don't want this to mess up. And then we come home and it's literally Nushindo's anniversary, like, the next day. So there's so much happening in July. We're at the end of June, and June's been busy. May's been, like, every month is freaking busy this year with all the changes and stuff.
Thank goodness. But also,
it's like, we're grateful for the work, but it's also, we've taken a huge cut this year because of stuff too. That's why these opportunities and bigger things, like when we go to other places, we connect with people, we do a good job. The amount of connections you make with other people that are also working on this project, that's going to help us hopefully get even more work so we can continue the lifestyle that we have.
Right. I want to be busy with work, not necessarily networking as much.
Yes. I would rather get paid.
Yeah, for the time that I am spending on work-related things.
Yeah. So, and yes, Little Nightmares 2 happened to be the first email that we opened, Kirby.
Yeah, you guessed it.
Yeah, it was just, it's been on our list for so long, and Little Nightmares was one of our favorite little indie horror games, if you will. I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, easily.
It was one of our favorites.
It was
Mine
super
too.
early in our journey.
I actually. Do you guys remember when we were doing the comic highlights thing, where we would do one comic panel of immersing our globs into the game, and then we would do the rest of it with like a video highlight. We call them comic highlights, but we actually have one of the last ones we were working on, which never saw the light of day, was actually Little Nightmares related.
That's right.
I have the line art. I actually came across it again on my iPad. I was looking for an old piece of art for another project that was for this week, and I came across it, and I was like, dang, we never finished this. We only ever did the line art for it. We never colored it. We never whatever, and like, we knew what clip we were going to use with that to post as a comic highlight. Ugh, memories.
It is
I'm
memories.
so overwhelmed right now with everything I'm talking about. And I haven't even gotten to the most of like our day or anything. Like, the last 24 hours have been kind of wild, Doza.
I know. Can you believe it?
Yeah, like I mean, a little over 24 hours because the stream just started, but like, we ended stream and then Kirby hit us with all that, and we haven't even looked at everything properly. And then we ended up working, and we actually got, so there's another opportunity for us that is really cool, really lucrative. We finally said yes. Our deadline was literally last night at midnight.
Yep.
So that was another thing why we were like, we have to get off this stream in 2 hours. We can't do any longer. We basically had to tell this client that yes or no, like, we're going to do this opportunity. It's on site again in a different city. But it's a really good opportunity for us. The only thing is, they're not covering like our expenses while we're there for the project, only the project itself. But we know and we feel in our hearts, and which is why it took us a while to decide, but our deadline was yesterday, that should we spend that extra money to take that risk and be on site for a couple weeks to do this project, because again, it could give us connections and things for other things that like could help us with our business and like being able to continue, especially considering we lost a bunch of things this year.
Right.
So we finally said yes to that risk. And I don't know whether you're spiritual, religious, positive vibes, what have you, like, please send it our way that these things work out, because the more we don't have to worry about money for like our roof or over our head, or money like, you know, rent and all these other things like food, what have you, the more we can stream here and just have fun.
Exactly.
So it's kind of all interconnected, and like we're just hoping for the best. And so we said yes to it. We're taking the risk, and then hopefully things will work out. And that's later this fall. It's for like a fall campaign. So we shall see.
Fingers crossed.
And no, Flo, we haven't added Midnight Coffee's quote from yesterday. We're very behind on things because our main priority does have to be our business and where we get our income for our life. That's why we're behind on DMs, emails, everything. But I have it. It's on our list of things to do. It will get done. Hopefully this weekend. I don't know. Like, we have a long list of things for work, for life, for New Shindoza, like everything. And this is, you know, a little side hustle, but it's also just a passion project and thing that gives us the most joy. So we don't want to stress too much about what we can't do, rather than just when we do have time doing what we can do.
Exactly.
And hopefully that jives with y'all, because none of this would be possible without either of y'all either, or any of y'all either. Sense. Yeah.
Let's see, what's this person have to say?
Let's see.
Chiton, you're alive.
Dost thou think I'd be slain so easily? Feh. What brings you further into these depths, vagabond?
I'm still looking for treasure, I guess, but like a different one. Also, I had something in my throat. I sound better now.
Indeed, you do sound better now. And you must feel it too. The power that lurks down here in these depths. The sort of strength I've been seeking all along. I must unearth it, use it to bring ruin on the tyrants of this ocean.
Well, not if I get there first.
Ha! That's the spirit. Now we are talking, little crab. If our souls must clash, then let them clash, not as enemies, but as worthy rivals. Onward, destiny awaits.
Huzzah!
I feel like we're gonna fight. That's a really cool
should
weapon.
Be used only for like the big things, right? I don't know. No, I'm not the Huzzah keeper. Andrew, thoughts? Andrew also said, I believe in Doza, but not good based on what I know about the final few required bosses. So, it was a question to Flo about how you feel now about like where we're at, I guess, for next stream.
Oh,
because
wonderful.
Andrew said I have an idea for next stream's title, but I'll hold off till later to avoid spoilers that involves near game future.
I guess we'll see what happens.
We'll see how this night goes, and go from there. Let's see.
I only need a little bit more to level up.
I know I probably missed some things. Maybe I didn't. I'm just trying to make sure I don't miss anyone entering for sure. Like Midnight Coffee, hello.
Hello.
How are you doing today, this fine Friday? Let's see.
Was there something that was heard and no, but maybe, but no?
Well, because Flo was saying about the quote thing for Midnight Coffee.
Oh, right, yeah. It'll be
and
added soon.
I don't see a poem from you, Midnight.
I'm gonna check my chat too.
I don't see one. I see the first comment I see from you tonight is Midnight Copy. I just got back what I missed.
Yeah, I don't see it either. It didn't come through. And Ethan, I hope your modding is going well. I know it's difficult. I try not to too much. Nah. I don't like troubleshooting. It's tiresome.
I make enough modifications on websites and other things that we do, so when it comes to gaming, I just like to stick with what I got.
There we go.
Okay, let's act like Midnight Coffee just entered. Okay, ready?
Who's that?
The spider crab fills my screen as I eat a fine poutine. Poutine. The weather, I don't say that word often. The weather is gloom, the crab's life is doom. Is there any sanity left in this room?
I love that. That's cute. It's not much. I'm just getting a little bit more plastics right now to
I didn't say copy. I said coffee. I was just reading what was written.
Yeah. In which case, if it said copy,
I know who Midnight Coffee is.
But do you? Just kidding.
Do you?
And like it's like us, and we just like look straight into the camera as if we're looking at you. No, I'm falling, and I can't get up.
I'm trying to enunciate the best of my abilities. Also, because of how crazy the last 24 hours have been, I have not had my dinner. Doza has. I was on a call up until basically before stream, so I still have my dinner here waiting for me. Doza made... Actually, Doza, you can tell them what you made while I eat.
I made...
Be vivid in lots of details.
I think it's called a pecorino. I made like a spiced herby pecorino. I don't know if that's exactly how it's said or sounds, But basically what you do is you get a pasta. Usually it's like spaghetti, but I made this one with the one that
Penne.
you would penne. Thank you. Yeah, the one that you would put in baked ziti. That was the one. So and then what I did is that I took out some of the pasta water, and I also shredded like a decent amount of Parmesan cheese, and I added spices and a lot of freshly ground black pepper to the cheese. And when everything was all said and done, I also had some veggies in the air fryer just cooking up. So once I had all of that ready to go, it was very simple. I simply threw the pasta back into the pot. I poured in some of the pasta water I had saved. Then I poured in the mixture of all the spices with the Parmesan, and I just kept mixing it. And the interesting thing about Parmesan and pasta water is that because of the starch that's in the pasta water, what happens is that it creates this nice smooth coating, and it doesn't like fry and stick to the pot. I didn't turn the heat back on. I kept the pot on the warm area, but not with any heat going. I didn't want the Parmesan to essentially fry itself, because that would completely ruin the smoothness of the experience that I was going for. And then after all the pasta was fully coated, from there it was just adding the veggies, mixing it, giving it a good mix 1 or 2 more times, and done. It was easy. It was nice. It tastes great, and it's got a lot of flavor. I also put a lot of cayenne because I like heat. You know, Noosh does too.
Yeah. It's delicious. Like, I'm finally getting a chance to enjoy it, and it's so good.
Thank you.
I'll pace myself throughout like the first part of stream here to eat it. Doza also poured us some drinks today.
I did, yeah. My mom had given us some like it's some kind of, it's lemonade, but it's fizzy.
It's like sparkling water lemonade.
Yeah, but it's really good.
I haven't had a sip of that yet. I was waiting until after I had more of like my dinner, like pasta, but
right.
yeah.
That was delicious.
So yeah, today's been a lot. But like good a lot. Like we were feeling hopeful about work. Like the first half of this year is almost over. Like July something, like next week is basically the halfway point, right?
Yeah.
So just based on that alone, like the first half of this year has been so freaking busy. And like so many changes. The first big thing for us was like in January after Trump's inauguration and like his administration took over, him canceling like federal agreements and things like that and contracts that we had. That really took a blow for us, and like we had to reassess certain things that are going to happen to us for the next couple of years, because I don't think those are going to be coming back. So that means the income from that's not coming back. So even the work we had already done for those departments and agencies, like for almost a quarter of the year, like we had to redo or we had to, all that work was for nothing. So I don't know, there's just from there to everything that's evolved, this demonic thing's talking to us again.
You felt it pull on you.
I felt this year pull on me to the brink of nothingness.
Empty life. Oh.
You felt the spiral.
We've been spiraling this year, that's for sure.
And you knew what lay at its center.
Is it us?
Evil? Just kidding.
Burn for your indolence. This is what you always
What?
deserve.
Indolence?
Oh, yeah, what? I usually hear insolence.
Is that a pun? No.
And what are we looking at? Like a giant jawbone? Like the top of a jaw? What do you think that belongs
our
to?
laziness.
Oh, what? Like apathy.
Well, I mean,
Whether you leave this place or not, the spiral.
that's like an SAT word, guys.
Yeah.
And your body will be the final thing.
Write that down. Write that down. Your body will be the final thing it kills. Oh no.
This is coming into a boss fight, isn't it, y'all?
Chance to escape its jaws. One option.
I'm gonna fight whatever killed that.
For salvation.
Right, we have a global community here. The SAT is a standardized test that's used for like college admissions in the United States.
It's to assess your worth as a person.
But really, it's about test-taking skills more than the actual information. Because some people who are very intelligent don't necessarily have the best test-taking skills. And it's a standardized thing, so it's not very whatever. Oh, you were punning. My bad.
Well, I don't know that you are.
I thought, like, I don't know if, like, Canada has their own version of that or something. Or there's Germany and other countries are represented here. So, like, let me just make sure I tell everybody. And yes, it is also the abbreviation for Saturday.
Saturday. That's a nice song.
SAT1 is a TV channel. See, we don't have that. We
have SAP, right? No.
We have KSAT.
No, SAP. SAP. Or is that
What's
like
SAP?
Like Spanish?
We have KSAT
something?
in
No,
San Antonio.
I think that's something else.
We have PBS. We have
I triggered
NBC,
something.
ABC.
Wait, Roland's alive?
They're all alive. No one died
No,
yet.
no, we saw Roland in the museum.
Right, that's true. Is this a flashback?
Maybe it was a fake body.
Roland's evil twin. Also named Roland.
Mm-hmm. Whoa!
What was that?
It was a little popper. He just gunned down Roland. He died.
Enjoying the spoils, are you, lad? Proud of what you've done?
Look, man, I don't want anything from you. Please just leave me alone. I don't want to fight anymore.
Kind of sounds like Naruto.
Leave me alone. I don't want to fight anymore.
But fight ye did, just like me. Just like old Lincoln. And down here we've both drifted. Two worthless sinners.
The way he talks kind of reminds me of Vegeta from Dragon Ball Z.
The bottom of the train.
Incursion's a boss, isn't he? Let's go.
Yep,
Crab Hunter.
Whoa,
That's
okay.
wild.
I'm a crab
Also,
though.
Joseph brought up Naruto during that like little interaction there. Last night, after all of the work, when we were about to go to bed, Joseph was like, do you want to cuddle and start Naruto?
Whoa.
I didn't have the heart to tell him no. Even though I knew I was going to fall asleep pretty instantly, which he probably already knew too. So I watched the first 5 minutes of Naruto.
She did.
And I gave him great feedback about the first 5 minutes of Naruto, of the episode that he showed me. I don't know if that's the first pilot episode or what.
I mean, we saw a very small part of it. The whole
Right,
thing,
5
right?
minutes.
Yeah.
But what was the episode? Because people might know.
I mean, it's the
I
first
assume
one.
it's the first.
It's the first one. So they introduced the fact that the Leaf Village got attacked by the Ninetales, and we also established that Naruto doesn't have a
He's kind of
good
like a
home
troublemaker.
life. He's a troublemaker. He was.
I can say it. It's my
Yeah.
first experience.
Okay, well, you were asking me.
Well, that's because I'm eating. I'm really conflicted. I want to talk about it, but I also want to eat.
I know.
And you had an insta-death there. That was really hard.
The dude 3-shot me, yeah. And there was like an anger thing on my crab. By the way, I want to see our crab for the last bit of this. Which one do I want to wear? I think I want the cowboy hat. It just feels right. Yeah.
Cute.
It is cute, isn't it?
But yeah, we saw the first 5 minutes, and I did learn about his family life a little bit. Because like his teacher or whatever decided to take him out for ramen. And when I saw him eating ramen, I basically fell asleep as they were talking a little bit. So that's all I saw. But we will have more time hopefully this weekend. But I don't know. There's so many good things now. Like the last and final season of Squid Game came out today. And I really want to watch that and just binge through it because I've been waiting. And I know Doza does too. And the new season of The Bear dropped, which we need to watch as well. And I love that show. And so does Doza. But like, we need to have a good balance of live action and anime and Naruto and other things. Like, it's going to be a great summer for consumption of good media.
It really is. I'm excited to show the rest. I'll tell y'all how far we got so that you don't have to worry about spoilers. Basically, I want to die.
No, it was just 5 minutes. It ain't that much.
No, I know. But it's like like it was to the point where not everyone remembers
That's
exactly
true.
what happened. It was at the point where he's about to like take his graduation test by doing the transformation jutsu. We don't know if he succeeds or not.
Yes. But I think I fell asleep during the ramen right before that. But I think You realize I fell asleep during that.
I did, yes.
Yeah. Sometimes Doza can't tell when we're cuddling until like I start. He says that I twitch in my sleep, early sleep sometimes, and that's when he knows.
Yeah.
But that's when he knows like officially. But anyways. And hey PK Gaming, happy Friday to ya. Didn't know I would be living next to a mountain. That's gotta be a vibe.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of cool, right? Like, do you enjoy it? Or you didn't know, so like, are you liking it?
Is it the best thing ever?
We don't really have mountains here. We have some like hill country, like outside of the city. Well, that's about it. As long as it's not Boruto.
No plans on watching that.
No, yeah. Doza just wants Naruto.
Just that. See if we can get there.
The anger thing is aggravation. If hit when shielding, you get aggravation, temp boost, and damage you deal.
Where am I getting aggravated from? Is that from... Yeah, like, where is that? I don't actually know. Did I pick it up on a... I must have picked it up on a passive for the umami powers or something. Let's see. I'm trying to think of what I want to wear. 50% balance damage. I definitely want that.
Skill tree.
I guess I did it. This will be good. We don't need this either. We literally can't fall off. So I kind of want to go with more attack. Not that one. Do I want to just keep stacking?
Oh yeah. I think before the dialogue earlier and stuff, I was saying that like we can try to get our jury duty moved, or my jury duty. So I am gonna try to do that. I feel like August, we're not traveling. We're just gonna be here, and it won't be like near Nushindosa's anniversary either. So I think I'm gonna try to schedule it during that time.
Good on you, Noosh.
Yeah.
Use this Sinkerton on Blinkerton. I'm like looking through these. Which one's Sinkerton?
I'm gonna sinker your ton.
Oh no!
I don't know what that means.
What does this do? Call upon shock
Can you
nearby
upgrade
enemies.
your skill tree? Okay, you can't.
Yeah, no, I can't.
You need more ATK for the equipped sinker to work.
What do you mean? It doesn't work?
Also,
I don't have enough attack? Oh, I don't have enough. I have 44.
I finally tried the lemonade. It's really
Thanks. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. This one requires 35, so we'll get that one. And that's pretty good. I don't think there's a slightly better, like, sponge. Because this extra regen from umami from attacking, that sounds pretty
opportunity
good.
not making it SpongeBob.
I know, right?
Unless, like, the pineapple... Well, we saw the pineapple thing. That was a SpongeBob reference earlier, so there's that.
I don't need this. I don't need this if I have this. So we have 4 left over. 40% charge. No, we can't charge on this guy. Small chance to electrocute. No. Like, I really want to max out what we're doing here. So we could get just... Nah, we don't need to level up, do we? Do I just go for, like, maybe... this feels like a waste if I go for Razor Blade, but if I attack fast... Does the amount of damage I do, like, affect the amount of umami that I regenerate? Do y'all know? And yeah, Mr. Krabs is a costume. Who's Lorraine? Who's Lorraine on Midnight Coffee? Naruto's so long, 220 episodes, and Naruto's shooting 500 more. Yeah, don't worry, we're not watching all of them.
No, so I don't know if Kirby was here for when you were explaining it the other day, but basically, Doza figured out which episodes he wants me to watch to still get the Naruto experience without having to go through everything. So we're going based off of Doza's rules, because at the end of the day, the only reason I'm watching Naruto, at least right now initially, is for Doza. I know that he's been wanting me to watch it for, again, we've been together for 9 years now, for a very long time, so I told him, you know what? We don't have as much work as usual this summer. Let's go for it. This is the Naruto summer.
It really is.
So that's what we're going to do. But then I didn't realize I was going to have a bunch of seasons of shows that I really like that are live action. But Doza likes them too. But I think he watches most of them for me. I don't know. It depends. Do you like The Bear for yourself, or do you like to watch it just because of me?
I would have never watched it if it wasn't for you. But I really enjoy it.
Okay. What about the Squid Game?
Maybe that one's more likely.
Okay.
But majority is because of you.
Got it. This is kind of fun. I kind of want to ask you more now. Ginny and Georgia.
Never.
It's just for me.
Yep. Sirens, even less. Sirens was like a 3%. No, I was 100% because of you.
Midnight Coffee's right. You are about to play Squid Games.
Hey, okay.
And the season dropped just today or last night, I believe.
Whew, that was close.
There's one thing that I watch that Doza doesn't watch, which I didn't even know there was going to be a second season of until this week. It's the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders. It's like America's Sweethearts, like docu-series type of show. It's so good, but like I've never had an interest into, like, I don't know. Like I've watched like the Bring It On cheerleader movies and stuff in the past, but that's just general, like being a 90s kid, 2000s, whatever, right? But now like watching this docu-series of the of the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders, it's so interesting, the whole system. And they finally, from the first season of this show to now, and obviously the generations and years of this establishment of cheerleaders for this football team, they put in so much work and time. They finally are getting the pay they deserve. They don't have to have side hustles or other jobs completely for their lives. They can just do this and rely on this if they wanted to. And they finally got that just this year. Isn't that crazy? So like part of me is also like, hell yeah, women's empowerment, get what you deserve. Like we need equal pay. We need all of these other things, right? So that was pretty cool too. But like some of it can be really dark and depressing. What like these women go through. Doza doesn't watch this show at all.
No.
I watch this in the background while I work. So like today, while I was typing emails this morning, I had this going in the background.
Oh, I destroyed him.
Good job. See, it just took a little realignment with the skill tree stuff.
Thanks for the background vocals.
Of course.
Oh my gosh.
Did I really talk about cheerleading and like Dallas Cowboys through that whole thing?
Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine, yeah. I enjoyed it though. You crushed it.
Yeah, I mean,
you played Squid Games while we were talking about TV shows. Let's go.
It was so absurd.
I do enjoy the sink or stowaways for bosses. Semi recently got one that cost 6 or 7, says Andrew. But it gives plus 65% balance damage. NG plus stowaway limit is 12.
Right, yeah, I'm at max right now, right? Oh, and we did
cool
get the
too.
key. Oh my gosh, yes.
Midnight Coffee with the I squid you not, Doza. I squid you not. Doza nailed it.
It'd be really funny if you committed to that first way you said it. Like, I kid you not, Doza.
Nailed it.
Nailed
yeah,
it. It
but
still
the
would have
comma was
worked.
in a
It
different
still would have
place.
worked. I know. But thank you, yes. Oh my gosh.
Kim said last year at one of the conventions she went to, one of the Squid Game participants came to the convention as a celebrity. Oh my goodness, which one? Do you remember? I don't know if you watched Squid Game too, but that's so cool. I feel like that's a very like Canadian thing to happen, to be honest. I haven't seen them do anything here in the US, at least not where we live. Because I'd go. In fact, the San Antonio Spurs are doing an event tomorrow. I haven't even told Doza this. They're doing an event tomorrow, like a Spurs family cookout, where you can meet the new Spurs draft picks from the NBA draft this week.
I haven't heard that.
2 new players. I wanted to tell you, but like it's tomorrow, and the first 1,000 people get free food.
Well, dang.
We love free food, and we love the Spurs. Conch, what's up?
Well, here we are. I dare not postulate on what lies ahead, but the only way forward is, well, forward, I say. And surely the perfect world is close at claw.
But how do you know that? And, what am I looking at? This looks like a dead end.
It's a lock, my lad. A lock that can only be opened by 2 hermits like ourselves.
Huh? Who needs a lock only hermit crabs can open? What's so special about us?
Oh, my child. Perhaps one day I will impress upon you the gravity of all that has been lost. But for now, seeing with your own eyes will do more than a mountain of exposition, I say. Here, follow my lead. Like so. Okay, we can do this.
We're gonna continue on accordingly.
We gotta stick our booty in here.
Oh. Whoa.
Whoa. I mean, who built all this? There's so much...
An evil boss, maybe?
There's so much unexplained lore, you know?
Yeah,
like...
this is wild. This is like we're going to a shrine in Zelda or something.
I
or
know,
a training
right?
area. And unfortunately, Kirby, we actually have plans with family tomorrow, so we won't be able to attend the Spurs thing. But I did see that you would have to wake up pretty early to be one of the first 1,000. And hey, Boxboy, happy Friday to you.
How's it going?
Apparently, Toby finally made another boss that has the same level as Frick You Die as Sans Undertale. Doza, are you ready for this?
Oh my gosh, how anxiety-inducing.
Boxboy.
Whoa.
The old ocean.
This
But
is like when we go underground in Elden Ring.
another woe. Boxboy actually needs to learn the attacks, which is fun.
Really?
So this is gonna be a challenge.
Okay. Yeah,
and
'cause
we're in the
I-
old ocean.
I cheesed the hell out of Sans Undertale, and I've never told anybody how. Till maybe today.
Okay, so Andrew's stream title for the next one is Delving Deeper Than the Deadly Inky Depths. That's really good. I love the alliteration. I'm gonna save that in case there is another one.
The old ocean.
Wait, what's the ass pass for?
I don't know. To think I should be so honored to lay eyes on this place. The perfect world lies dormant somewhere here. I can feel it. It calls to us, to all hermits everywhere, to everyone that would see the ocean restored to its former glory. Don't lose your temple now, I say. We're about to change the course of this world, child. Wow, this is big stakes, huh?
Yeah, this is definitely progression in the video game.
Of the highest order.
Midnight Coffee's like the perfect world doesn't exist.
Oh.
Maybe. Who knows? It could just be an urban myth, legend, right?
What if it's the friends you made along the way?
Well, what if the perfect world now makes more sense that it could be the shell, the most perfect shell or something. Because he said it's for all hermit crabs and like the like, you know? It's like their thing. It calls to all of us. Or like Kril.
Like a moth drawn to the flame.
Exactly.
That makes me
So
sad.
it could be bad news barrier. Like it could be bad news for
barriers.
us. Yeah,
No.
whirl swirly shell. Yeah, potentially. What does even whirl mean? Because I know we know whirl like WHIRL, but is whirl with the O also a word? It is. Okay. A pattern of spirals. Oh, sorry. Yeah, so it has to be a shell.
This got bigger. Whoa. That's cool.
Yeah, I didn't know it was a type of shell called a whirl. Like, I was confused about that yesterday. Because I thought it was just, like, whirl, like, you know, when you spin around or whatever. Like, rapidly, whatever.
Very, very quickly.
Like, whirl. Like a whirlpool.
Whirl.
I just thought it was a play on that for some reason. I didn't know, like, it was a specific shell.
What is it? So, it's a specific shell. Is it, like, a spirally shell?
Well, it says it's a pattern of spirals or concentric circles, but also, like, it's a shell. So
I just got some vibes. You want to hear what the vibes
yeah,
are?
let me hear your vibes, Doza. Let me pick up what you're putting down.
Let me drop down my vibes onto you, and you'll enjoy it.
Yes, please, I will.
All right, here are my vibes.
Very deeply.
So the whirl thing, right? It's got
Correct.
the spiral, like you were saying.
Yep, and yes.
The Fibonacci curve.
Oh, okay.
And Donald Duck in Mathmagic Land.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
He said it.
Yep.
Ooh, I don't know what's gonna happen next.
Nope.
The
What?
spirit conch is kind of similar. I like how you guys are. Whoa.
Oh, I thought it was called the magic conch. Is it magic or is it spirit?
It could be both. It
I
could
mean,
be whatever you want it to be.
You know, it's gotta have spirit in order to be magic, right?
Yeah.
So it makes sense still. Let's go back to where we were, because we got a whole new zone to explore. Oh, it said feeling disoriented. Now the answer is no, but I wanted to read the rest of that.
That's a pretty shell.
It's the one I made it with my umami power.
It's not very fitting for this little crab though.
No, but it is fitting for this area.
Oh, magic conch. Will Doza win on his first try?
Oh, magic conch.
I like how you did 8-Ball after. Like, you have to ask it with a question, y'all, or else 8-Ball won't know. He doesn't like to read the other questions.
Man, I wish I would prefer if we could change 8-Ball to magic conch. That'd be funny. I don't think we can though.
I don't think we can
5,000
either.
micros. Let's go. Oh, we could level up our attack and then like get even more like stance damage, or I guess balance is what it is in this game.
I had to look her up, Kimon, so I would know 270 because I don't know off the top of my head who 273 was. But this is the Squid Game person. that was that at the convention Kimon went to.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Wait, did I just mess up my shortcut? I did.
She's
That's
actually
okay.
from Vancouver, Canada, so that makes sense that she was representing and showing out in her country.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Let's go to the...
Thanks for telling us,
What is
Kimon.
this? Oh,
That's super cool.
right, I can get my upgrade.
I love when there's like events, especially locally, that you can go to like be able to experience all of that. Like for us, we haven't gone yet, but there's like the anime thing that happens in September. I can't remember the name at the moment. I always forget.
I don't
Japan.
know. Okay, thank you.
We've never been though, but it happens every year, and it's like there are cool people that come to that. That would be great to meet in our city. PAX used to be our main one we'd go to in San Antonio, but we all know what happened to that with the pandemic.
Ooh.
Kril's fort got upgraded?
Yeah, I mean, you see how cool it looks? Like, you can't really tell from here.
The
But
problem,
like, it's all spirally.
Kirby, the problem with San Japan is they do it during Labor Day weekend.
Yeah,
like
that's
for
true.
us, like with our
When's-
family and our plans and stuff, like that's what ends up happening.
When's Anime Expo?
Usually Labor Day weekend is when one of our niece's birthdays happens, and it's like our niece is always going to come first over San Japan.
Yeah, that's true. But maybe no.
No,
I know. I've never been to Comic-Con.
Me neither.
I want to go to the one in New York.
Yeah, but maybe we should go to the one here in San Antonio first, which I believe if Kirby sent us or like has told us about it before. Like I think it's in October. But
Yeah.
October is a really busy month for us with a lot of family birthdays and Navratri, which is a huge like 9-day Indian festival.
Well, yeah, October's like kind of the start of the landslide
Halloween.
that is holidays between the two of us.
Yeah, we have Day of the Dead. We have Diwali. Diwali sometimes falls in October, sometimes in November. So there's that. Like it's just, and then from there you got Thanksgiving, you got Christmas, you got all of it. So it's just year after year, you know.
They keep pulling me back in.
8-Ball, do you trust the magic conch shell? Don't look at me. They're the streamers here. It did cop out. I don't know if I trust the magic conch shell. I trust myself more, you know?
Right.
To have the outcome that I want. So for your question previously about like Doza, like I don't know, like I believe Doza can beat this game, and there's no rush to beat the game, you know?
Right. I mean, I'm doing great. Let's warp back to Old Ocean.
Kirby, you are absolutely right. You do know. Sorry, you read it, Doza.
You do know, since you live here, you don't have to stay the full 3 days. Buy a day ticket. Yeah, Noosh. Get wrecked. Get dunked on. Get posterized.
It's true. But you as well. Why didn't you come up with that, genius?
Thanks.
I
Yeah.
guess like whenever Doza and I commit to something, we commit hard. So like, yeah, you're right. We would have wanted to do the full 3 days, get the full value so we don't have to be rushed, and then feel like we missed out if we only go for 1 day. You know?
Yeah,
But you're right. We do live here. Maybe we should just try it for 1 day and then try to make a plan for another time to go for the full 3 days. What day are you going, Kirby? Let's meet up.
Right?
I'm serious though.
No, I know.
I feel like we can trust Kirby to keep our identity a secret. Just like we've trusted other people at conventions.
Well, Batman had Alfred, so...
Exactly.
Yeah. I need to figure out what... Like, I need to not drop down. The next time I see our little moon shell, tell me not to drop
I
down.
love how it's like kind of translucent where you can see through, but also still like holographic-ish.
It
It's
is
just
really
such
cool.
a vibe. We're Raven. Crab Rave.
We're basically Naruto running.
Of course, yes.
Sorry, I've been thinking about it a lot.
I know, it's because we watch 5 minutes. I get it.
I also can constantly listen to people talk about the lore.
I understand.
There's that too. Paperclip. Hell yeah.
But wouldn't Saturday also be the most crowded?
I don't know.
Because Saturday
yes.
would be best.
Would Saturday be best?
But then he said that's the day most people go.
Well, see, that's the
See,
thing.
I don't really care about the
See,
crowds as
anything-
much as like other.
The thing that worries me about like a 1 day thing is like if there's anything that you would need to stand in line for.
Most of your days going to that. Because when we've gone to PAX in the past, one time, I think the longest line we ever stood in was for Monster Hunter World.
Uh-huh.
How long was that?
That was 2 hours.
And that's 2 hours out of like typically an 8-hour day.
Well, see, because we did that for Monster Hunter World, and we did it for Monster Hunter World Iceborne. It's expansion.
But that was a different PAX.
That was a different PAX, but we still waited
2 hours again.
probably around.
No, that was more 3.
Was it more? Oh,
Yeah.
because Monster Hunter World made Monster Hunter like mainstream.
Exactly. I think it was like even 3 or 4
Oh,
hours.
geez.
But that's why we like to go more days if we can to make the best out of it.
Ooh, okay.
Kril is the German Nama, and yes, it's also from the thing we cook. Oh, okay, grill like you cook on. Got it.
Gross.
The
No,
old
not
ocean
y'all.
hold my favorite shell, Andrew. It is large, so I use the bobber with it. It's deeper in though. Gotcha.
Right, okay. This is a crab husk. Okay, we don't want that. I immediately took it as an enemy. Everything wants to kill me. There's one in there. I want to use this more because y'all said to use it, so I want to use it. The scuttlebutt or whatever it's called.
What I loved about PAX being in San Antonio is it was in January, and we don't really have much going on in January typically. It's just when we like set our goals and intentions for the year after all the holidays and like give ourselves a moment. So it was perfect to go to that and have fun and like do all 3 days. I really want them to bring it back.
I'd do all 3 days of you. If you were
I do you every day.
Right. Like a champ.
Like a champ. The Baba is the undersea Jerome. Oh my gosh, Jerome! We haven't brought up Jerome in so long. He's the goat.
Now you're getting me all attached to this power I've like never used.
I know, but like Jerome.
Did you notice? I did upgrade it. Again, now I think it's level 3 maybe? So we taking this seriously, y'all.
Well, yeah, we take everything seriously, but we also try to have fun. It's quite important.
Oh, does it
Let's
just
call
kill
this
it?
one Lorena.
That's so funny.
That's a pretty name.
Bring out Lorena.
Jerome and Lorena, 2 games
Oh,
apart,
it just one-shotted.
but 1 soul.
Not apart. Did you already say apart?
I said 2 games apart, but 1 soul.
Oh.
I was trying to be poetic.
No, you should
Look at
just
this
do
cute
just
crab
do
that's
Tarzan.
not here anymore.
Nope. Just do Tarzan, like 2 games, 1 family.
That does work really well.
Oh,
Jerome and Lorena. Scrub Daddy!
Scrub Aggie.
It's Scrub Aggie!
Is
but
cleansing
like,
gonna be important?
it's basically Scrub Daddy, y'all.
Do you see how much health it has? That's
We
crazy.
love Scrub Daddy. We have the Scrub Wand, we have the Scrub Daddy, we have the Scrub Magic Eraser, we have
We have Scrub Mommy
pretty
too.
much Scrub Mommy. We also have like the mini Scrub like brand, Daddy brand. Like we have so many Scrub Daddy products because we just love the brand. I remember the first time I saw their pitch on Shark Tank and heard about them, and Lori Grenier was like, I'm gonna take that. Like, or I'm gonna invest in that rather. Like, let's take this into a whole other realm. And they're one of the most successful Shark Tank stories to date. And their products actually work. And as of, I think the first time we ever saw it at Costco was either earlier this year or last year, our life was changed. Before that, we would actually order from their website. And I remember like one time it was like, you can get some stickers for like another $1 or something, or maybe it was free. I don't remember. But we ended up getting their little sticker pack too. And we have a little button for Scrub Daddy as well. Like they would be a brand, if they wanted to sponsor us, we would shout them out regularly because we use their products literally every day to wash our dishes and clean around here and everything. They're the best. If you want to know more about Scrub Daddy, I will answer to the best of my abilities. Also, their social media team is on point. Like if you follow them on TikTok, I don't know who runs it or what they do, but it's just hilarious. They do such a great job. They have a Scrub Daddy mascot. There's a whole relationship with the Duolingo owl mascot. Like just, they're crushing it. Their marketing team as well as their products, which are amazing.
Yeah, I'm surprised how like authentic and honest they feel,
are,
especially compared to other brands.
And other sponges kind of suck. Once you try to Scrub Daddy sponge or Scrub Mommy or any of the brand, like it's life changing.
Yeah, it really is. Ooh.
And we're not paid to say this. And even if we were paid to say this, we would tell you the truth.
Because it's the law.
They also, oh my gosh, one of the best parts about Scrub Daddy, if you have a sponge that's been worn out, tired, like it can't be used much anymore, you've used it to the end of its lifeline, you can actually send it back to them because they have a really good sustainable recycling program. Isn't that cool?
I think so.
I love brands that have really amazing products and also care about the world and the environment and try to do good by that.
Question, because it's been a while since I've asked this question last. So Dawn, right? It's a dish soap.
Yes, with the ducks.
Do you think that they dip the ducks in oil first and then wash them off?
That's a dark.
Or are they just like
for demonstration
are they just
purposes?
at like an oil spill waiting for baby ducks to walk in?
So I don't know what the truth would be, but I would like to think that because they use this for marketing, they use something else to represent that they dip the ducks in to wash it off quickly in that moment to get that perfect shot for the marketing purposes. Kind of similar to how like IHOP for their pancakes, when they film it, they're actually using gasoline.
Oh, it's motor oil.
Motor oil, sorry. Yeah.
It's okay.
That's what I mean. Like the different, like marketing wise, people do some crazy things to get that perfect shot. Like even like the burger you see, like on, you know, like any fast food place, like they're putting little cardboard pieces of things in between each of the layers so they can just fall just so.
So they can look flat, not droop.
Yes. Like that's a marketing technique. Or like the pizza is glued. Yes, these are all marketing techniques and not actual. So like the thing you see in the commercial isn't necessarily the food you have where you are. That's why when it comes to like cooking stuff that we do, we're showing you the actual food, how it looks when we cook it. We don't care. Like, yes, we're trying to get a good shot with like good lighting and other things when we share like Nushindoza Eats recipes and food, but we ain't gonna be doing weird things to make it look better. Like that makes it inedible.
Nope.
It's always going to be completely edible. And like I think the most extra thing that we do with our food shots sometimes is we'll try to make like our plating look really good. So obviously when you put something into a bowl, it's going to splatter a little. We try to clean the edges off a little bit before showing it, but everything's still edible. And we only cook for us to eat it or for our families to eat it. We're never cooking just for the sake of cooking and to like share things and like throw it away. Detergent cap.
I think I know why everything is so like white and washed out. I think this is like a dumping ground for like cleaning supplies.
That's why it's the old ocean.
And you see that yellow glove?
Oh, it is cleaning supply. Dang. Well, this sponge didn't make it to the recycling thing.
Nope.
Clearly. Dawn made your mom break out. I'm sorry to hear that. Dawn's been the best like dishwashing soap like that we've used.
Lucky us. I mean, different soaps for different folks.
Yeah, you got to go with what you can. Like I actually have a cousin who, when it comes to like body wash and things like that, she can't do anything with citrus in it.
That's right.
So like, you know, everyone's a little different in that way, which is okay. Like you need to find what works best for you and your family and your loved ones.
You know, since we're on the subject, what happened to cucumber melon soap? I can't find cucumber melon soap anymore, and it was
for your body or for
like even just hand soap. Like I can't find that combination.
I know.
Actually, you know what?
The
Specifically
Myers,
hand soap.
I think the Myers brand.
That's
not
melon.
Anymore. Oh.
Sorry, that's one of the two. It's not both.
You want cucumber melon together?
Yes.
I don't know the last time I've seen that.
It's nostalgic for me.
Gotcha.
Ah! No! Wait. We can get it. We can get the toilet paper roll. What would paper be good here?
What if this is a Great Barrier Reef with dying coral?
Oh, frick. I'm so sad now. Damn it.
I mean, everything does, like, even the vibrancy of this area is really, like, gloomy,
This
you
is
know?
not stone. This is a styrofoam cup.
I was flushed with surprise. Midnight. That is very cheeky. In short, unrelated news, Andrew says he rehung his Celebrate FNAF poster the other day. Huzzah for you, Andrew. That's awesome.
Very nice.
Thanks for sharing that news with us.
Got it. Ultra soft. Defense is really low.
Kind of in a similar vein. Did we tell you guys about our closet that broke?
I know I did.
I don't know if we told you all about that.
We may have mentioned it.
We may have mentioned it, but our closet broke and they finally fixed it.
Yep.
It took a while.
Yep.
We didn't tell y'all? Dang.
So yeah, our closet collapsed.
And so like the rod and the shelf that everything's like kind of hung to like fell. And so we had to take all of our clothes and basically lay them in half of our office because our closet was unusable and they had to come fix it. Well, they finally fixed it. So that also happened 2 days ago they fixed it. So we finally got our closet back today. We finally were able to do laundry and do everything and put all the stuff back. So we finally have a closet to like choose clothes from, which is really great.
I'm grateful.
Our place was quite haphazard up until today. So we kind of tag teamed like work client stuff today where it's really just communications. Most of what Friday is sending out follow-ups to everyone. So it's like, all right, don't bother us until like Monday. You know, that's kind of what it happens.
Stop. I was giving off energy of Gus Fring.
Oh,
where he like
from
laughs
Breaking
and then
Bad.
he just like gets like upset.
Yeah.
Or like he looks very stern. Like I love that. It's so good.
Kirby knows people that have to use all free and clear just to wash their clothes as other detergents mess up with their skin and allergies. Exactly, yeah. I'm glad there are other products out there. It sucks that some of the best, cleanest products, like when it comes to like what's best for your body, is gonna be more expensive. I feel like it should be the other way around.
Yeah, I know, right? But it's because it's stuff that's not manufactured in mass like as much, so the going rate is typically harder to come by. Sometimes it literally is just a markup for the sake of it.
So Flo earlier said, you say a lot of daddy right now, Noosh. Doza, how do you feel about this? That's the joke that they were talking about that I missed because I was going on about Scrub Daddy, the brand.
Oh, well, she was going on with Scrub Daddy, the brand.
Yes.
I don't know if y'all caught that. It's okay if you missed it. It's
when
fine.
it comes to daddy or a dad, I think Doza would be an amazing father someday if we are ever so blessed.
Yeah, I'm already an amazing person, so...
He's also an amazing uncle, amazing Tio, amazing... he has so many people calling him different things based on who he is to them, and he's just an
all
amazing...
positive, by the way.
Positive, yes. He's an amazing man. Anyone would be lucky to have a father or someone like Doza in their life. Whatever relationship that may be.
I don't disagree.
Why would you, Big Daddy? I only said that because Kirby wrote Big Daddy, but I was
just like, what?
I'm sorry, that was so not natural for me. Anyways, fun fact from Boxboy. Male anglerfish are only about an inch long, have no light, and transparent skin, meaning every big, scary anglerfish you have seen in the cinemas are strong, independent women. Let's fucking... I don't want to frickin' go. You almost got it out of me. It kind of came out. You know I love strong women. Independent ones, nonetheless.
Right.
Or actually two of my cousins recently went to New York and they took a picture at the Fearless Girl, which is like a statue by the New York Stock Exchange on Wall Street. Iconic, has a lot of history and lore behind it. And when they sent me the picture, I was just so damn proud because like they are strong, independent women and like they're still my baby cousins, but they're, you know, growing into their own. And it's so cool because like we are independent women. We're doing things with our lives. We're not just being raised to marry off and have like whatever. Like it's you get to choose what you want to do, right?
Right. And that's super powerful. Oh, that was close. I love that they go after this.
Let's see.
Ow.
What are your opinions on toilet paper? I'm not really a fan. I prefer bidets or like baby wipes. And that's the truth. He's like, I'm just gonna fight this crowd.
I'm dying.
Fun fact for a midnight coffee, there's a skincare brand called Phyto. I think it may be from phytoplankton. Interesting.
Not like the dog?
I've never heard of it. And the Big Daddy thing was a Bioshock thing, maybe? I've never played Bioshock, so I don't know yet.
Nah, but you will.
And Tio is uncle in Spanish.
Correct. How good is this?
Well, so there's also other languages that people call Doza uncle in. Because like my nieces and nephews. And so there's, in Hindi and in Telugu, there's like other names, but I figured Tio is the safest right now to just say so I don't mess it up. Because I've never really called, you know, Doza by this name, and I didn't want to like dox him. I almost was going to say exactly what they say, and it was throwing me off.
There we go. That's okay, Noosh.
Too many languages in my head. It hurts. Another fun fact, the male angler fishes burrow into the female and then fuse with her body when they mate with her, and they die. Nature is freaky. That
is freaky. What the hell? Oh my gosh.
Why wasn't this in my Finding Nemo? I'm just kidding.
We could still get Finding Nemo 3.
That's true.
We'll call it Finding Marvin.
Kirby Finding Marvin.
Yep, because he
what's his purpose after Nemo? Like, you know, you raised your one kid that survived.
What's a new wife.
Ooh, I don't know if clownfish do that. Are they one and done?
I'm pretty sure they're one and done, but like fish also probably don't live long enough to like find another partner, you know?
Kirby said also watched Kick-Ass recently, and the Batman knockoff was called Big Daddy, and the Adam Sandler movie called Big Daddy. Yes, the Adam Sandler movie is what I thought of first before I saw your Bioshock comment.
I thought of Bioshock.
I thought of Adam Sandler's movie because isn't the Sprouse twins for Dylan and Cole Sprouse the children of Big Daddy?
Yes.
Yeah.
They're also well, one of them's Jughead in the Riverdale.
And they were on Sweet Life of Zack and Cody and Sweet Life on Deck and the Disney Channel Summer Games. Yeah, I know the Sprouse twins.
Yeah, you really do, don't you?
Yep. I told Doza if I ever go on a cruise with him, we have to do a full video sequence of like the Sweet Life on Deck song, where it's like, oh, way, oh. Yeah, you guys know it. I don't have to sing it. Some of y'all know it.
How does it go?
I'm not going to sing it, but basically I want to do that. If I ever do get myself on a cruise ship with Doza, then that's what I want to do.
Oh, we go.
This boat is rocking. Anyways, I was a Disney Channel kid.
I had only ever heard of what you call it. The Sweet Life.
This is yeah.
This is
but there's a Sweet Life on Deck too, where they like go on this boarding school on a cruise ship situation.
Right. I don't even know if I knew about that, to be honest.
Yeah, but that's okay. You were more Cartoon Network and anime. I was more Disney Channel and Nickelodeon.
Oh my gosh.
We started watching The Boys, but we never finished. Because isn't that one on Prime?
It is.
Yeah.
It was,
Sometimes we forget Prime, like, for content, like, to watch. It's usually like, oh, buy this from Amazon.
Purchase. Now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were very much interested, but I think we got really busy at a really inopportune time. So I think we may have watched maybe the first episode and partly through the second, and then everything got crazy. Definitely gave us Invincible vibes.
But like live action.
Yeah.
Boxboy said even freakier, the male does not really fuse. It just kind of hangs in the back of her as a sperm producing husk. You can forever see a reminder of depressing but wondrous sight, I must say. Oh, really fully fused was the typo that was up there.
What the hell? Let me out.
Oh, Anthony Starr is going to be at Texas Comic, or was going to Texas Comic Con. Is he still or no?
I don't like
Anthony Starr is Homelander and will be there. Oh, okay. Cool. Ethan says between female praying mantises eating their mates' heads and male anglerfish burrowing into female ones to mate and then dying, yeah, nature is kind of terrifying. Another reason we haven't played Subnautica on the channel yet. Because it's terrifying, I hear. But it's still, we do have plans for it. In fact, those are already, like... I forget.
Okay.
Never mind. I don't want to say this and then it'd be wrong. Ask me next time about Subnautica. Maybe I'll clarify and then tell you.
Okay. Wait, we're not streaming tomorrow.
I said next time.
But we're not streaming tomorrow.
Next time, like next week?
No, I know. What I'm saying is unrelated to what you're saying.
Oh, okay. You're right. Doza is confirming we are not streaming tomorrow. That is correct.
Yes.
Praying mantises can do all three meanings of takeout at the same time.
Takeout?
Anyways, Kimon says, I submitted my last character for Art Fight. Now to wait for July 1st when Art Fight starts. Luckily, that's only a few days away. That's super exciting,
How
though.
lucky
Come
can
on.
you be, right?
Yeah, good luck. We are team. We're rooting for you.
Yeah, we gotta support our own.
Yes. If there's ever any like public voting situation, let us know. But I assume it's within like your group of people, which would be most fair.
Right. Oh, I can't.
And hey, Zings on Gray, happy Friday.
How's it going? I gotta go get punched.
You say that as if it's the worst thing ever. And look, they have those little flosser things. I don't like those little flosser
Ouch.
things. I prefer a water flosser. But Doza sometimes uses those and it bothers me.
Okay. We're gonna pick this up. No! Aw.
Used to be able to buy insurance for the dentures. That's funny. Just in case you wanted a purposely useless shell for later.
Ah! Damn it! Ugh. Anyways. Yeah, the dentures thing really sucked. But what can you do?
Seems McLovin is also going to be there. Christopher Mintz. Class. Damn, he's 36 and they only have a picture of him from Superbad and Kick-Ass. The glory days.
Right? I don't know how you think that's cute, dude. It's disgusting.
This crab?
Yes.
I don't know. It's got a little charm to him.
In the same way that the ones that pop out of the jars. You remember that guy that he fell in between the little gap and then... Yeah, like those things. Like, ugh, nasty.
Zink, that's amazing. Congratulations on graduating high school tomorrow.
Congrats.
Yeah,
That's
we're
awesome.
so proud of you. I hope you have a wonderful time. Be in the moment. Look fly. Look amazing.
Big
look
dubs.
like just have fun and take it all in.
Oop, I missed.
That is awesome. Do you know what you're gonna wear? Do guys like get as excited about what they're gonna wear for graduation as girls do? Some of them.
I think it's
Are you excited
more of
for
an
that?
individual basis.
Yeah, that's true. It is more individual basis.
Yeah, me? No.
Yeah, but that's what that's kind of how I base it off of. But you're right. I shouldn't generalize or stereotype. But like, if you're excited for that and have your fit ready, like that's exciting.
Most def.
You're excited for it? Let's go. We're excited for you.
Mm-hmm. How do I get in there?
All the pomp and the circumstance.
Nice.
I love graduations. Even though I didn't get to like walk for my like undergrad graduation, I graduated. I chose not to walk because it didn't work out for my family to attend. Anyways, there were more important things apparently.
I know, right?
But that being said, I still love going to other people's graduation and I love celebrating people and victories. In fact, you know, we've had a couple of different victories shared here in stream tonight, this Friday, from hanging up the FNAF poster to getting a PC computer, like gaming computer, to now this graduation stuff. Does anyone else have anything else they want to share? I mean, even with Kimon's like art fight thing, like submitting that, getting ready for that. There's so much. It's like the end of the month. It's the last stream of June probably. It's the
it's almost
half of the year. Like, is there anything else you guys want to celebrate? Have more good vibes here? Like, let us know. Like, we love hearing good news from you guys and celebrating you. I mean, for everyone here, like, you got out of bed today, I assume. So congrats on that.
Congrats.
Sometimes that's very difficult. I've been there.
Same. I just want to jump up here so I can jump up there so I can get the thing. I don't think I can.
Midnight Coffee started doing a Let's Play. Let's freaking go. First time ever. Tell us more. What game are you? Oh, this year. Yes. Okay. So then I already know. I didn't know if you had started like a different one or something, but like yes. Midnight Coffee is on the content creation arc as well with their channel, which is super, super exciting. Playing Oblivion. We're so proud of you. I remember when we were first talking about the whole streaming and like all that stuff, and it was just
OBS and all that.
Yeah, it was awesome. Like you're doing it now. But we're so proud of you.
Leave no doubt about that.
And Flo, again, I don't know if it applied for everyone here. It's okay if you want to stay in bed all day. That's you do you. Live your life.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And being excited for Kirby DLC and Splatoon and other games that are coming out.
To, right?
That is awesome to celebrate too. We need more good vibes. We're really looking forward to Donkey Kong Bonanza. We're also looking forward to celebrating Nushindoza's 7th anniversary next month. July 16, 2025. Mark your calendars, guys. We're gonna try to schedule it pretty soon here because we want everyone to know what's coming.
Why would we keep it a secret, right?
Yeah. And there you have it, folks. If you want a Midnight Coffee 64 voice reveal, you know where to go.
It's that simple.
It really is.
What are you waiting for?
I was actually on a call with some family earlier, and it was my uncle and aunt, and they apparently, like, so we had recently, I haven't told a lot of my extended family about Nushindoza because I didn't know what they would think. Like, I was worried about judgment. I really shouldn't care too much because this is something that gives me joy. But anyways, I recently told them about this, and they were like, we've been tuning in, and they obviously, they're language-wise, there is a language barrier, but they can tell I'm happy. I like hear when I'm talking about stuff, and so they've been tuning in just to hear my voice. And they told me about that today on our call, and I was just like, that warms my heart so freaking much, especially because I speak English so fast, and they're not like, I talk to them in my other languages, so it was like, I don't know, it was just one of those moments that it was like, oh. And it's funny because, like, Doza's mom also will say, I watch stream to check in on you guys and to hear about you and things that you guys are sharing, even if she doesn't understand, like, the game or, like, how quickly we're going or whatever. It just warms my freaking heart when, like, people that know all of us, if you will, like, because, you know, they've seen the face reveal, they've grown up with us, they've known us since we were born, things like that, like, whether it's Doza's mom or my uncle and aunt and like others that are watching this, or like even when our siblings and cousins and stuff, the few that do know, we're trying to kind of increase that number a little bit of trusting people and letting people into this part of our world and saying like, hey, this is something we also do. And it's been kind of cool sharing it. We're scared to share it with more people that might not understand, but so far with people in our lives, like we've been telling them and it's been welcomed with love and support, and also just they're amazed that this is what we've been doing. Like the shock factor has been there too.
Yeah. Didn't expect.
Yeah, so it's been like, they're just like, why didn't you share this with us? And like they get the whole like being anonymous thing for now and everything, but I don't know. I think because early on when we did tell some friends that we thought were close friends, that they were like, oh, what? Like, what are you trying to do? And they were so negative about it and everything that we were scared to even tell, you know, other people. But it's been so fulfilling lately, just kind of opening up and being,
yeah, I think
like,
the longer since
it.
then that goes on, the less and less I can like try to understand and excuse just the negativity and the judgment.
The toxicity
it's like,
too.
Yeah, and it's like, what? Like it's so out of pocket, you know what I mean?
It really is, but it tells you, it kind of reminds you, and like, at least it's helped us process like the people that are in our lives for us more, and like who do want to love us, who do want to support us more so than like, you know, the people who aren't there with good intentions. And that, I think it's coming with the fact that we are getting older and like realizing that, hey, like these people are actually in our lives to be here for us versus, oh, these other people aren't, whether it's friends or family or chosen family or any of that. Like it's been very crazy. But yeah, I recently told my uncle and aunt about this journey, and we've been having calls more regularly lately and stuff, and it's been really nice to see that they have been watching the streams. So like Boxway said to hi Doza's mom, like it's you never know who's lurking, and sometimes they can be our family members, and it means so much to us, just as much like you guys, technically complete strangers on the internet that we met by chance. The world has brought us together, but for you guys, some of you we've known for years, from the very start, from like OG under 200 subscribers to now. It doesn't matter what the length is. We're so appreciative of that you choose what you do with your time, and you spend some of your time here with us when we're streaming, and that means the world to us, and I cannot express that enough. I will always be grateful for that, and I remind myself that I do have people in my life that love me and appreciate me and Doza for who we are. So even though we have family members that don't want Doza and I to be together, I have, and Doza has, like thousands of you globs that want us together. And I remind myself that, and it makes me so fucking happy. Like, I have to remember it's okay if certain people, whether they're blood related or not, if they don't approve of me and Doza or our choices and our lifestyle or our love, then whatever. That's like, I can try the patience and compassion thing to try to get them to understand, or I can just move on with my life with Doza. And I know that you guys, random internet globs, if you will, but also our friends and like our community, like you guys approve. And why, it's not that I'm trying to seek validation anymore, but it's comforting. It's nice to know that I'm not alone. That we're not alone.
It's nice to like be confirmed that who you are and what you do and how you choose to lead your life is not wrong.
Because you were made to feel wrong for so long.
Yeah.
And it's been quite the journey. And so earlier today when I was on that call with family and my uncle and aunt told me that they've been watching, I lost it.
Yeah.
Lost it in a good way, just of the emotions and the feels.
There we go.
But yeah, if you guys, I'm okay. If you guys ever have any like wins in your life that you want to share, we want to celebrate you. We want to remind you guys that you are important, you are valued, you are loved. And that's why we always ask, like, if there's any way we can support or help you guys with anything, especially from our experiences, we're there. And that's why it's also so important that we always do respond to every DM as long as it's humanly possible, which it is right now with our community size. So we want to. We value that connection so, so much. And we don't take it lightly.
No, I mean, it's big. It's big in my life. You know, it represents a lot for me.
Throughout the pandemic years especially, we spent way more time with all of you in this community than anybody else in our life.
I hesitate.
I mean, outside of each other, really. We have officially hit 82 deaths, y'all.
I was so close, and I was like, I only need to clear out like two more houses. I can do it. Because I was right next to the next checkpoint, basically.
Do you know what 82 reminds me of?
83.
January 22nd, 2006. When Kobe Bryant had one game with 81 points against the Raptors.
Yeah, I was never guessing that.
I will never forget that day.
I'm sure that you won't. You haven't yet.
Mm-mm. R.I.P. Kobe Bryant. I miss you.
Yeah.
I miss watching basketball with you in it.
Right. To be clear, Noosh still does watch basketball.
Yes, I do. I love basketball. It's a big part of my life. Yes, sir.
Oh, jeez. It's just aggro
And
everything.
Midnight Coffee, you are on our list to check out. We just haven't had the time. It's not something we want to watch in the background. It's something we want to watch together to check it out so we can properly comment, engage, and do all of the things.
Exactly.
We usually check out live streams when they happen, when it works with our schedule, but when it comes to playthroughs, we have a watch later list and we kind of go through that in the order that it was added.
Whoops, just missed it. There we go. I just need to go up and then to the left. And I'm basically back where I was. As long as I can get past.
I love that
guys.
attitude, Andrew. I'll get him next time. Also, Kimon's having Joe's Tasty Travels Legume Lover Snack Mix with raspberry lemonade ginger ale. I need to look this up. I don't know what
impressive.
Joe's... Yeah, like Joe's what?
That's a long name too.
Joe's Tasty Travels Legume Lovers Snack Mix. I assume the raspberry lemonade's separate.
I had just there. So there's this YouTuber who kind of edits his videos, a bit kind of like YTPs of the past, a little bit, but like they're long form, and I mean like 40+ minutes. And one that he put out, I guess recently, was his Volume 4 like ultimate chip guide. And one of the chips, like, that he tried also had a ridiculously long name like that. And every time that he talks about it, he says the whole name.
So this is apparently something that's specific to Walmart. as like it's available there. Legume Lover Snack Mix has low sodium, high source of fiber and iron, a crunchy, flavorful snack made for true legume lovers. Our Legume Lovers Mix brings together a delicious blend of edamame, green peas, broad beans, and peanuts, perfectly roasted and lightly seasoned for a satisfying crunch. With a touch of wasabi for a bold kick, this mix is perfect for snacking anytime, anywhere, sold exclusively at Walmart. Also, when I searched for this, it actually pulled up Mississauga, which is in Canada. So, like, it's Walmart Canada, not even the US. I don't know if it's even available here.
I wouldn't know.
That is wild, though, and I hope you enjoy your snack and your drink. Come on.
Sounds good.
Thanks for sharing.
Oh, by the way, the content creator I was talking about, the channel name is Brutal Moose.
We love Brutal Moose.
We do.
Yeah.
We haven't watched his review of all 5 Halloween Town movies yet.
No, we haven't. And no worries, Midnight Coffee. We totally get that. We didn't start live streaming until we like moved out.
Yeah.
Yeah. From our parents' homes. Let's see.
Oh, good. I
Mark
can
my
level up.
words. Boxboy says he'll get this death prediction. He was denied back in blood.
I mean, dang. Okay.
Stark.
What do I want more of? I don't want to die. Wait, we need 50 attack, right? We have 50 attack. Hold up. Is there
Midnight
something
Coffee
giving us...
doesn't trust the green crab conch.
This one's giving us 3. Okay, that's okay. We can level up something else.
I don't know. Conch, like, hasn't steered us wrong, necessarily.
No, but I mean, I think he's gonna, like, turn on us right at the end.
because he wants the treasure.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I hope Nema never turns on us.
You know who else we're gonna have to fight? We're gonna have to fight Chitin. The
You think so?
super serious dude.
Oh,
I think
yeah,
so.
that makes sense.
Are we heading to the city?
Of course we are.
I'm sure it's gonna be dangerous inside, right?
Indeed. Would you have it any other way, child? Admit it or not, you're an adventurer through and through. You could have easily left this place, I say. But returning home empty-handed wasn't enough for you. You got ambition.
I guess. Maybe I do.
And now that that ambition has brought us here, we can't possibly turn back now. If we must fight to achieve our ambition, then we must fight. Of course, I mean you must fight. I'll meet you inside once you've breached the gates, I say. We're literally, like, carrying his ass all the way over here.
The voice that you kind of used for Conch
Yeah.
reminds me of the rooster from Looney Tunes.
Foghorn Leghorn?
That one.
That's what I was going after. Whoa!
I just made that connection. Dang.
Dang.
And Kirby, yes, Prime Day is coming on the 8th. We will be out of town, unfortunately, so we're not going to be partaking this year.
Nope.
But that's okay. We could order things and get it delivered to your mom's, technically.
Your mom.
Like your Doza, your mom.
I know.
But
Come back
I don't
for
think
that
we
stuff.
need anything that urgently. We can wait for the holidays or something.
Right. It'll be fine. Are these like
Yeah.
popsicle sticks? What are these?
Just random wood planks.
Right?
No,
guess
no,
so.
it might be it might be some kind of stick. Yeah, they
Tongue
look too.
depressors? Like they look
They look
like
too.
made.
Yeah.
Ugh. There we go. Oh, I needed one more of this.
Andrew will neither confirm nor deny any previously mentioned theories. Good on ya. Just keep us pondering. But like, if we are close or not, like, I am curious to know what your reaction is on your end. Like, oh my god, like, or like,
Oh
nah,
my
they're
God,
so
they're
way off.
so smart.
Or they're way off.
Hand them their PhDs now. Okay, alright, buddy. What is this? Push button?
Oh, the
Oh,
song similar to
foam. Oh.
SpongeBob, says Midnight?
This song?
I don't know.
What the heck?
And hey, Kessler, happy Friday.
Good evening. Welcome
How are
back.
you doing? How was your job interview?
How'd it go?
That was today, right?
Oh, jeez, where am I going? Can't stay in one place for too long. Oh, the shortcut.
We'll be gone for basically the first part of
Whoa.
July, Kirby, so yeah. Till the 11th.
Can I get back up there? Did I just mess up?
We won't be getting back until the week of Nushido's anniversary.
True that. True that, Noosh. Oh my gosh.
It was yesterday, but it went well. Right. Okay. So we didn't see you yesterday. We saw you the day before. It was yesterday, but it went well. It was probably the smoothest interview I ever had. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Have you heard back yet, or is it's probably still too soon, right? I'm glad that it went well, and I hope everything goes in your favor.
Ow. Oh my gosh. What is this? Okay, okay, at least we didn't... Oh! Okay, we didn't really take any damage. That's nice.
What is this?
Oh my god. Nope, I ain't taking damage from that. Not me. There we go.
Oh, that's a good question. Is it one of those places that makes you do like 5 interviews, like a gauntlet?
Or, okay, was it like a... Was it an individual interview?
Or a group interview, or a combination of it? Feel free to tell us as much as you want to tell us, or feel free to say, you know what, I don't really want to talk about it.
Whoa! Ow! Okay, we gotta go. Ouch.
It was an individual in-person interview.
Oh, good. Okay.
Pretty standard.
Yeah, but like, I've been to some group ones and they just, it's not great.
I've gone to one that Kirby's talking about where it's like a whole like half day of things where they constantly go through like a bunch of people. Like my interview for one job was pretty much like you meet with a hiring manager from HR, then you meet with who is going to potentially be your supervisor, then you meet with like another department head, and then you meet with the CEO, and then you meet with like a group of your fellow coworkers as well. It was a whole half, like all morning, like from like basically after breakfast till lunchtime. Ooh, I've done one of those, and that was a gauntlet. I got the job.
I'm glad that you did.
But that day was a lot. I look good too.
You always do. Okay, what does this do?
Thanks, babe. I don't always look good though. You see me when I wake up. Let's be real.
I am being real.
My hair is a mess.
You look nice to me.
I'm glad. I'm glad even at what I feel is my worst, you find me attractive. That's really nice.
Good.
I won't believe you, but that's nice.
I'll think you're lying, but I'll lie to myself and pretend you meant it as the truth. Oh, so toxic. Self-toxic. Self-loathing.
This area is the one that made me the most glad that I turned off pit damage, says Andrew. Assist option, not peanut.
Well, I have my own way of turning off pit damage, thank you very much. And I'm resting on my own laurels. And also, Lorena. She's great. Been very useful for these higher HP enemies. Because as y'all know, I've built my character completely like a circle. I don't really have a build. I have a jack of all trades, master of none. But you know what? I've always felt like anything that I choose to use has been useful.
I see that you posted something in Discord, Flo. It's like a screenshot of the chat here.
Ow.
I don't know what part. Very small text on my way where Discord's open, but we'll definitely check it out later. Thanks for sharing.
That's
and as far as
stuff.
other channels in Discord, we'll eventually get to it.
Sure will.
We don't react to everything in Discord, though. That would be impossible with our...
we've never promised reacting to everything in
No.
Discord. That is impossible for any one person, let alone two.
Yeah.
I make two sound like it's harder.
It takes two to run the Nushindoza channel.
Ah.
Like the video game, it takes two.
Kudos to those who do it by themselves, do solo. Like,
yeah.
That's tough.
I've done that a couple times in my past with other channels, and that was difficult. This is way better.
Oh, well, thanks. I'm glad that it's better. Net gain, yeah?
This has been my best YouTube channel experience ever, Doza. And it's an honor of a lifetime to be doing this thing with you.
I need to seriously consider what it would mean if it wasn't.
Kessler, is this your first, like, channel and go about of doing this, though? Because, like, yes, like, you do it by you do it by yourself.
Call of Duty.
You do it all by yourself, but you're doing an excellent job, and we're very proud of you for what it's worth.
Yeah, I don't know what it's worth, but we're proud of you. The world! I saw a spiral thingy down there. You see that? I think that's what it's gonna be. It's actually just gonna be death. And we missed the dialogue a little bit earlier yesterday, but the shrimp who has our shell. These look like Deku nuts. Deku shrubs.
Midnight Coffee said, by the way, I rewatched the other days where there was that rhyming eel, and insanely, my glob popped up when she started rhyming, and Noosh made the comparison. I didn't realize the first time around.
Oh.
I went back to see things I missed because I was tired that day. Oh, well, we appreciate you watching the Let's Play to like catch up with what you missed. And yes, I mean, you are kind of the rhyming queen glob around here.
True. Oh, real quick, the dialogue that the shrimp gave us was that you're really gonna go all the way down there? You know, you're just gonna find a drain, but you're pretty brave. I guess you could do that, but I don't know if you're gonna come back. You probably won't. So he already mentioned that there was some kind of big drain down here. Are we just in a giant sink that has a bunch of coral in it? I don't know.
And yeah, first official
Whoa.
YouTube channel. That's awesome.
The Mad
Is
Lads
this the
did
Hyrule
it. Is this the
Castle?
Anne Orlando?
This is a lot of things. We're about to find out, maybe.
Oh my gosh.
That's crazy.
Okay. Yeah, this is crazy.
I'm like a dish scrubber.
Thanks. It is.
And Flo, so one of our rules technically is no self-promotion. So it doesn't matter whether we know about it or not. We do love hearing about the creative journeys of our community as well. But it's basically, it's up to moderator and obviously Nushindo's discretion to stop certain conversations and things from happening. But if you're just casually talking about things that you're creating and you want to share it, like that's fine. Just when you say it, the reason I'm a little worried is because like, can we talk about all about our channels that you already know about? Like, even if we don't know about it, just remember the rules and go based off of what you feel is best to know that it could be stopped depending on like how many you have and what you're trying to do here.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's the best way I can answer it. I don't know if you have anything
in the
to
past
add.
there's been a quick rule of thumb. If like the question is about like live streams, we don't allow live streams being posted, because the moment one person starts posting their live stream, everybody starts
Everyone's
posting
gonna.
it.
But
And
then
the thing is that people can go live at literally at any time, and it would get real spammy like really fast.
Yes.
But if you make a video,
But even with the video's sake, there have been people who literally only came to our community to self-promote.
that's the other side of it. If
Yeah.
the only value that you're giving is none, then that's
There
it's
you go.
all the only reason you're here is to self-promote. Like that's really scummy.
Yeah. Well, we know that you're not here only to self-promote, Flo. You're here all the time. You're regular. But just to answer that question fully for anyone else that's not here, like, you know.
If you're curious, you can always DM the mod team.
There's a mod, or you DM the mod mail,
Yeah, you DM the mod mail, and then
and
they
a moderator will get back to you.
Can, yeah, exactly. Right. Fantastic work. We made it inside.
So, where do we go from here?
I don't know.
What?
But the events that have brought us to this place have been so incredibly unlikely. That going with our gut now can't be wrong, I say. Our true treasure lies somewhere in this city. Everything tells me it must be so.
I'm sorry.
So, what do you want to do with that thing once you've got it?
You mean the perfect world?
Yeah.
Truth is, child, our world is in great peril. You've seen it all throughout our travels. Creatures' minds are splitting at the seams, violence is everywhere. And we all know the cause. The gunk, my child. The gunk is to blame. If we could only get rid of it. But surely the world has this power. It has the power to do anything. With its control over the currents, why, we could simply take all the gunk and whisk it somewhere else, I say. The ocean is so vast that we'll never ever run out of room to displace our problems too.
Okay.
Isn't it brilliant?
interesting.
So the reverse of like, let's take Bikini Bottom and push it somewhere else.
Maybe it's something that can suck up everything and move it somewhere else, like a vacuum or something.
Well, he said it can control the currents, but won't that just make it awful for someone else?
Yes, but he doesn't know that.
Well, he doesn't care.
That does sound like a pretty good idea. Is the ocean really that big?
Giant whirlpool is a great theory as well.
Right? It's the biggest thing there is, child. You could swim and swim and never find its end.
That makes sense. And then I can get my shell back?
Of course you can, Kril. Who in the right mind would deny such a thing to one of the heroes who saved the ocean? They'd be run out of town, I say.
Alright, makes sense to me. Let's do this.
Wow, okay.
And Kessler, that is so sweet of you, saying, honestly, I owe my YouTube journey to y'all, Nushindoza. While we love that you came over to the brighter side of streaming and YouTube instead
Don't
of
forget,
Twitch.
You're the one who did the work.
Exactly. We're really glad to be a little, very minuscule part of your journey, and we're grateful to be
A
fellow...
mere footnote.
We're grateful to be YouTube creators alongside you.
Oh, yes. Isn't it wonderful?
Isn't it neat?
Collection.
Complete.
What do they call those?
Feet.
Oh.
That's gotta be like the third time through this playthrough, Little Mermaid's
Yeah,
wrap
I think
up.
so now.
Yeah.
Can I talk to this?
You wish to know what
Oh.
It's the first time we've seen it like that.
I am a dream, little crab.
Ooh.
By every mind extinguished, every rope strangled broke, every oil-filled gill. Such pain souls are caught by the currents and spin and
Souls!
They said it!
They said the word!
until they reach the bottom of the bottom, down where all things go. You will reach it too soon.
The core of Earth?
I don't know. Surely it must be something like...
I think it's like
Placed
a
into
really
reality.
bad boss that we're gonna have to fight, Kessler. I don't know if it's the ultimate crab. Midnight Coffee is also saying the abyss.
Oh, right. Well, they say that's where everything came from. Manus, the origin of the abyss, the father of the abyss, the first human, right? So I want to double check my Dark Souls lore. I think that's how it goes.
That twist top shell in the honorable mention section of my favorites.
I can see why.
It's a dish.
So,
Dish soap thingy.
oops, wrong button.
So
Now I
our
can't
dish
stop.
soap thing is actually a wand from Scrub Daddy. It's really nice.
It
And it
is.
also has a little scrub face sponge thingy attached.
Where am I going?
It also has a brush attachment if you want to switch it out.
True. I want to sell, so we're gonna go lower crust. I think we're close to leveling if we sell the things that we picked up. So let's double check, because I didn't check. Oh, and did you see what the name of this area is called?
What?
Carcinia. And
New
the city,
Carcinia,
the city
lower
is
crust.
New Carcinia. So that was the original, and it's all awful. And what makes you think that can't happen
That's like
to the new
old
one?
in New Delhi.
It is like, well, what happened to Old Delhi? I don't know.
That's still there.
Oh, well, it's a little different. But yeah, like
Well,
that.
I mean,
I've never met York or been to York before.
well, so like old and New Delhi, both of them are technically very polluted. They have like an actual air quality issue.
Dang.
But New Delhi is still like India's capital.
Okay, gotcha. I wonder what it would be like to go back to all of the places that anything that has new in front of it would be. And just like compare. You know, so
Well,
you have...
Old York was before the British came over here and like colonized.
So York was here still, though.
Not in America.
No, okay,
or not
I
in
didn't
the
think
continental
so.
America. It was in the UK.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So there's Old York, and then there's New York
Right. Where's Old York again?
in the UK.
In the UK. Okay. Old York.
Why can't I have a new sandwich in the New Delhi, Kessler?
If it only were that simple.
You eat whatever sandwich you want, friend.
I
Speaking of
could go
eating,
for a
I am
sandwich.
trying to eat some more of my dinner.
Yeah, so I'm gonna carry.
I started-
I'm gonna carry stream for a bit.
Yeah, I was on a call before we got to stream, so Doza had his dinner, but I still need to eat mine. I'm
Poor
feeling it.
baby.
I'm feeling it, Mr. Krabs. I
Yeah.
need food.
No, I ate my food and it was delicious.
It's so good. I'm just
Keep
need
eating. I
energy.
keep saying things and you keep following
wanna
up on
talk to
me.
you.
I know. It's good. But also, oh, do we need to get an upgrade for our something? We need to get an upgrade for something. 39. We don't have enough. That's okay. When we get 50, we need to find another place like to get back here. Yeah, I can't even try that. What's new, when's new? The PC2. PC2, that's the joke. PC2. Oh my god, I don't want to die randomly. Oof, I wonder if I can block that or like parry.
And thank you, Kessler.
I don't think so.
I am enjoying it. Doza made it for us, and it's so, so good. And don't forget New York, where they build over New York and build transportation tubes and death boots and space. Is that what the future is gonna be like?
Well, that's what our future is going to be.
There's also New Jersey. Where's the old Jersey? I don't know.
I don't know what happened to Old Jersey. I wouldn't know either.
New Mexico and then Mexico.
Kessler says, enjoy your dinner. I take it as a command. Ah!
Is that what happens in Futurama? That's crazy.
Oh, yes, that's true. That is what it's called. I'm gonna do this, because it's dangerous up there. Yeah, Futurama takes place in the year, I think, 3001.
Oh, wow.
So a lot of stuff's different. Oh, nothing came out of there. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I really like that show. I watched it the originally, and I watched it when it was rebooted a few years ago. I think it got rebooted a third time as well. But I feel like I've watched every single original episode. So, you know, hats off to me.
Hats off to you, Doza.
Mm-hmm. Lorena in this game's goat. Yeah, she's great. I need to make sure I'm building around. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh my gosh. This is literally the spinny bridge in Orlando. It is the exact same thing. I love it. So it wasn't an April Fool's. They really did it. This guy looks like a mine. I don't like it. Poor little balloon guy. He dead now. Reboot means restart? Okay, revival. Is that closer?
I am excited for the King of the Hill revival. I didn't really watch a lot of it growing up, but my brother was really into the show, so it was on and I would like catch things. It wasn't really my show though. But since Doza also is into that show, we figured, you know, we'll give it a go.
I do need to talk to your brother about that show, but I don't know if what he got out of it was the same as what I got out of it.
Probably not. You guys are very different.
Yeah.
Which I'm glad y'all are.
Pocket sand. Sha. That's a reference Noosh will eventually get. She will.
Is Naruto?
No, it's actually from King of the Hill.
Oh, that's funny.
It's from so one of the characters is Dale, and he is a conspiracy theorist.
Cap guy.
Yes, the glasses cap guy. Yeah.
Dang
And
it, Bobby. Doza does that really good.
Dang it, Bobby. What in the hell do you think you're doing? Oh no!
Andrew said there's an ability you missed. You can post about how to get to the location via spoiler-free pictures if you're interested.
Is it how quick? Can I get it quickly?
I get it if you'd rather pass though. So you just asked a question. We'll see what you
I don't know. I don't know if I'd rather. Like, that's a strong statement. Would you rather not have more content and power?
He also said you do you, so it's kind of really up to you. Decisions.
Like, how big of a detour is it? You know, like
from where we are currently.
Yeah.
Not far from a moonshot.
It's pretty compelling. I'm waiting. There it is. No way. iframed me. There we go. Those things are disgusting, Noosh. I don't know how you're ever gonna love them. But you do.
I don't love them.
It's okay.
I just said they're cute. Dang.
The best thing this game has to offer, the veiny, soft, fleshy crab corpse animated thing. Oh gosh, that guy's there. Why does that guy think he can ever contest me? No. It can't happen.
Holy cow, this really is Anna Orlando's Midnight.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's the upper walkways in the painting room where you just were.
Oh, was it? Oh, yeah, that's what that little room represents, that whole building. Oh, so good. What? This guy is a freaking Crucible Knight?
He can build umami too.
Oh my god, that's this game's amazing. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
I actually like crab legs, Kessler. I don't eat them often. Maybe like once every 2 to 3 years. But
Ouch.
Doza,
Got him.
when we went to our first crab boils together, I tried it. Like, I was having trouble opening the crab, but Doza knows how really well. And so he opened it for me, and my favorite part, I guess, is the fact that you dip it into like a spicy butter situation. It's so good.
I love making a good spicy butter. It feels naughty though, like, because you know what it's made of. There are these rolls at Costco that they sometimes sell, and they'll sell like 40 at a time. That is so good in like a spicy butter dip, like.
But it's not good for you all the time.
No way, because it's white bread and butter.
It's like it's a huge level up from like King's Hawaiian rolls. Like, we prefer the Costco like bakery bread to the King Hawaiian roll bread.
Yeah.
And there's less sugar.
Yeah. I mean, I love me a good King Hawaiian, but
it's
got to come with a bunch of other
you.
stuff for me to be like, I'm gonna definitely eat this and not feel bad about it, right?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I've never seen crab's legs at a buffet, Kirby. That sounds amazing.
I haven't either.
Sounds amazing or amazingly risky, one of the two.
30 to 40 to eat on those knives? Dang.
Did I miss anything? I feel like I probably didn't.
That makes sense, right next to the Gulf of Mexico. And we've actually never made crab legs ourselves before. We've always just gone to places that do crab boils.
I think my mom has a tall enough pot, maybe, or I dreamt it.
Well, where do we get fresh crabs from? We're freaking landlocked in Texas.
Well, not necessarily fresh, but maybe like frozen
I know
fresh.
Costco has frozen fresh.
H-E-B should have frozen fresh.
Did you get the crawfish stuff?
Ow. Yeah, that's right, buddy. You're done. Oh,
Reminder
he's super done.
From Boxboy that for only 2% of the annual military budget, we could afford to build an ominous obsidian spear in San Francisco Bay. That would be large enough to be seen through all of Northern California and emanate an off-putting hum from its sheer size. I still had food in my mouth that I needed to swallow. It got to me. I thought I could get through the whole thing.
I got to
I'm also farther away from the screen and the mic right now.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because I'm chewing.
That's okay. Enjoy your chew. Your big league chew. Just kidding. That's not what it is. Oh, no way I actually got hit. There we go. All done. Nice and easy. Oh, sweet. It dropped something. Not that. But this. It was right next to the Gulf of Mexico. Well, that sounds pretty safe because the water's so close. What is die button?
So Andrew posted the thing.
Wait, it was in Mississippi. I don't know where Mississippi is.
The Switch said no to video, so he has 6 pictures as a guide.
Oh, okay.
You can use my mouse to open it bigger if you want.
Is there a map? A map would be helpful.
It's in Flotsam Vale, Company Town.
What? Company Town? Okay, that's a good lead. Next shell, we'll go and take a detour.
Yeah.
I gotta really haul some ass to get to that next one. Oh, dang it! I thought I was gonna be cool. Those burger things are jerks. You know what they look like to me? They look like bloopers. Like, yeah, they straight up look like the. I don't know. There's a certain variant. Maybe Octorok. They look like Octoroks. I think more Zelda. More Zelda than anything else. More Zelda than Mario.
I've never been to Mississippi, but we have been to Louisiana and New Orleans together.
They had some great food, and the alligator bites were chewy. A little bit.
So when we went to Louisiana together, that was the first time I was not vegetarian when we went to Louisiana. So previously when I'd gone to Louisiana without you, I was vegetarian, so it wasn't as great of a food experience.
What would you eat? Like,
there's vegetarian stuff everywhere, though. Like, come on.
No. What would you eat? Like
there are Indian restaurants in Louisiana.
Well, like, what would you eat though?
Vegetables and salads and sandwiches and cheese pizza and like vegetarian pizza.
I guess okra.
Okra, but no, most people don't use... Or fried okra was the thing that I love, yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Alright. Well, I'm glad that you got to experience even more. That's
Yeah.
wonderful to hear, Noosh.
Beignets are vegetarian.
I mean, that's true. You're not wrong, and I would never argue otherwise.
When I went for my 21st birthday, all I wanted to do was eat a beignet.
Yeah, I mean, I see that. There's that guy up there.
And go down Bourbon Street and have some fun.
Oh, and there's stuff over there, too. Okay. It's probably the next part of the area. Of course you had some fun. Why wouldn't you?
Exactly.
1600? Seems like there's another knight over there. Okay. I've been eyeing this since we got here. I'm glad that's what it is. That's pretty good. Wait, there's something over there. I don't think I can make it though. Nope, can't make it. I gotta bounce again, and then bounce again. Which I didn't do. I'm so glad that I have this packing peanut. Best purchase I've ever made. I can't imagine trying to like keep my health up through all of this. Where is it trying to send me? How long do crabs live? Because I feel like it's like 25 years max. Is it more or is it less? Oh, see, that was easy. That went right there where I needed to go. Turtles definitely live a long time. Absolutely. I think Kril is probably a teenager. I'm thinking like 14 or 15.
Or you could be a young adult.
Oh, yo, freeze?
Like, if we're going off of a human's lifespan, but applying it to crab. The fact that he's super lazy and has a shell and, like, does his thing, doesn't want to work, doesn't want to pay taxes, doesn't want to do things for society. That's how we started with this origin story. He could be a young adult.
Yeah, I have a new age for him.
What?
19.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, because that's exactly how I felt. Yeah, we got him. We got him. Yes.
Well, the crab lady also has kids of her own. So, like, 18, 19, you could still be called a kiddo. I mean, there are people that still call me and Doza kiddos, and we ain't a teenager.
No. What's that down there? Aw, got baited. Yeah, I mean, the thing is that people, if there's enough of a age gap, they'll just call you kiddo or you know, things like that. I mean, it's more of endearing usually than like an insult, like, oh, you're just young, you don't know anything.
It's the same way when like people say like, oh, my baby cousin or whatever, and it's like they're not babies anymore, they're in their 20s.
Exactly. Am I gonna miss? No, I hit him. No.
Would you eat a spider crab? That's an interesting question.
Does it taste good? I was actually gonna ask. I was thinking about that earlier today. Specifically, I was gonna ask Kirby, I was like, would you personally? But now, or like, have you had? Or is it edible? One of those. It was one of those type of questions. It was all about eating.
When we get crab legs, what crab is it usually?
It's usually snow.
I don't know what that means.
Snow, sorry.
Oh, snow crabs. Okay.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, it's usually snow crabs. If we're feeling particularly feisty, we'll get Dungeness.
But that's expensive.
It's a little pricier.
We've only done that once.
Yeah. There was one time we also had king crab. King crab's very expensive. It's very good, but it hurts to... I never get it because it hurts.
We only do this every, like, 2 years or so. It is a special, rare occasion.
Than that. We've gotten... Okay, well, if you say snow crab, then yes, that would be accurate. But if you said like we get like a nice
no, the Dungeness crab was only once.
Dungeness, all that.
That was once ever.
Yeah.
But I remember the first time we went to have a crab boil, it happened by chance because we were gifted something for like an event. We had tickets and we went to that, and then we were really starving after. And this is the first place we came across, and that was our first time we had crab together.
I'm so glad you remember.
And then the second time we went was because the Spurs were in the playoffs and there was a watch party at one of the crab places, and we're like, might as well.
Nice.
Yeah. And then I think the third time we went, we were treating ourselves because we wanted to after the pandemic. And there you go. I think it's the 3 times we had crab together.
Excellent.
Excellent memory.
Excellent recollection. Also, this conversation is making me think
Probably
the
very
world
important.
is like the Erd Tree.
Let's see.
By following the call, just like you seek the whirl as well, I assume. The divine weapon of the old ocean forged by ancient claws.
How do you know so much about it already? And hold on, it's not a weapon, right? The old guy made it sound like just some powerful magical doodad.
I knew little before I came to this place, but I have learned much in little time. Knowledge untold wraps every wall and pillar of this place.
That's why we acknowledge the knowledge.
That's right. If no one cares to look. And make no mistake, vagabond, an item of power and a weapon are one and the same. Our enemies do not so much as hesitate to turn power into violence, so neither must we.
Well, I don't want to use it to hurt more people. I just want to, like, make things better. And I want my shell back.
Listen to you, vagabond, so far astray from your original goal. When will you seize control of your own rudder? Will you ever? If we meet at the center of this maze with whirl and claw, I sincerely hope we may align on its use and meet as friends.
Am I your friend?
Look how he lit up.
He's,
Oh my
like,
gosh,
blushing.
Krill.
I see my point is lost on you.
That's so sad.
May we meet again soon, vagabond.
Well, wait. Do you know where we're going?
Follow the call, little hermit. Let yourself be dragged by the spiral deep inside. You know how. It has been tugging on you all your life, after all.
He's gone.
Whoa, he is gone. Okay. That's nice.
Boxboy, I love that. I do not care if that thing is now 17. They are still my baby cousin because I met them when they were a baby. That's right. You tell them. I'm going to use that next time someone says that to me.
That is right. Yeah.
Kirby posted a link in Discord. It's edible.
It is?
It's in food,
Kirby
right?
said you won't see
Or-
spider crab
let's see.
normally at a restaurant.
It's
Do
in
they
Jap-
boil
Oh my
them like they
goodness.
do poor lobsters?
It's huge.
I think so. I
Look
don't
at
know
the-
about legs though.
Look at the guy holding it. He's
That
just
is
like,
literally exactly what we fought. Oh my gosh, it is so on point.
That's crazy.
Not that like it should be too surprising for me, but it also at the same time is. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's keep moving forward. I can't be diddly.
When they prepare
turn into
crabs, do they
that
boil
neighbor
them like
guy.
they do poor lobsters? I've eaten crab legs, but they were store-bought. I actually don't know how they're prepared, but yes, I believe they do boil them.
I've seen videos of crabs fighting back as they literally are being lowered into boiling water.
I don't know if any of you guys follow Vivian too. She goes by Your Rich BFF. She's a Wall Street girly who like now shares a bunch of financial resources and tips as a content creator for a huge community. She's also a published author, multimillionaire, like just likes helping people and whatever. I've been following her for years. I love her content. I love her book. She's great. She's really definitely helped with my financial knowledge of things. And anyways, she actually just this week, funny that we're playing a crab game, but she was trying to purchase fresh crabs for her mom's birthday. And apparently the first company that she reached out to, who had like a fancy website and everything, they actually like reached out to her recently and were like, hey, we're probably not going to be able to send you all the fresh crabs. Like, so they're fresh live crabs is what they were wanting for her mom's birthday so they could cook it themselves. And the company didn't come through apparently. And like they were like, hey, some of them might be dead by the time they arrive. Like, so that's not fresh live crabs, what she ordered and paid for, which is super expensive. And so she was basically like sending out an SOS to her whole community, like, does anyone know where we can get crabs in this area, blah, blah, blah. And then eventually she did get connected through one of her followers who basically said like, hey, I've got a contact that, you know, they don't really have a flashy website or nothing, but they have an access. They're a crab, you know,
What the?
It's really just one dude who doesn't like, who has a cell phone number that you text and say, hey, I need these crabs. And he personally delivers it to you after crabbing them up himself. It was crazy, but like they got their crabs. They had a wonderful birthday for her mom. And that story was just this week on social media.
Wait,
And we're playing another crab's treasure. Isn't that crazy?
it is crazy.
But yeah.
Yo, checkpoint.
Another one.
There is one or two things I need to do before we teleport out of here.
So, how did a whole city get all the way down here?
Well, back when I mean, that is, the histories say.
Back when Conch!
The king ruled with an
You
iron
liar!
claw. Ooh.
We caught you in your lie!
Driving
You
progress
scoundrel! Like a flounder!
and industry forward.
And hey, Mario Kart, happy Friday.
Hey, how's it going? Good to see you. While a vast network of hermit sorcerers kept the ocean in balance.
Are they created? And they created that thingy? The perfect world?
Just so. The ocean flourished during this time. By all accounts, it was pretty great, but the king grew distasteful of the hermit's power. He feared their dedication to nature would stunt his kingdom's growth. He seized the world from them and had their villages annihilated. From then on, the wisdom of the hermits was disregarded. And it wasn't long before the gunk took this city, just as it will take New Carcinia. If something isn't done, I say.
You're kidding. The whole city is gonna turn out like this?
It seems likelier every day, I say. But it didn't have to be that way, I know it. There was a time, however brief, that society existed in harmony. If we could only get back there, back to the old ways, and I know it's possible, it has to be.
I really hope you're right.
So what if he was one of the hermits that, like, wanted what the king wanted?
I
And
don't
he wants
know.
to become the new king.
Yeah.
That's
I really
what I'm
hope
getting.
everybody doesn't turn on Kril, but that's what it's kind of looking like more and more.
Literally
but
no friends.
maybe Nema still, right? Like being that motherly figure. I hope she does. Like if she turns on us, like poor little Kril, like, you know, I'm going to cry if Nema turns on us.
I don't think she will, because she decided that it wasn't worth the hassle trying to get this treasure for herself, and she'd rather just make life as best as she can for her and her kids.
So Kirby said it's a Japan crab. It's edible and scared people from eating it. Other crabs were going extinct or hurting the crab economy until they started to eat the spider crabs because there was a lot of them. Interesting.
But with less crabs, there's less.
Joe's wearing a coffee mug. I'm flattered. This is Midnight Coffee. That's cute.
There you go.
Ah.
It says
And
Joblin?
you did call Conch being a villain. I know he's a liar right now, and like I feel more and more inclined to believe your theory is going to happen and play out here, which is really sad because I didn't want that for Kril.
Nobody did.
Yeah. And Flo, we appreciate you following us on Discord and YouTube. We're also on Instagram and TikTok if you ever feel so inclined.
That's right.
And anyone else, we'd appreciate the follow.
We sure would. Sure would.
Sherwood Forest.
That's right.
That's where Robin Hood.
Yeah, Robin Hood and Little John run through the forest. Little
The concept of Robin Hood is great. The intention is in the right place, but it's still a crime.
Right? Like a percent-based tax.
Yeah.
Anyways. What the? Where is this trying to have me go? Here? I can't break that. Maybe I can.
You will always be trying to go back to good times, but it's never the same. Oh, so sad. And everything is trying to get back to old times, but can never get there. Always move forward. That, yes.
Where am I going?
It's so hard sometimes though, like to really practice that in life. Like you live in the present, focus on the future. You can't change the past, but so many people, myself included, dwell on the past way too much. I'm trying to learn not to, and it takes intentional practice to do so. And I'm constantly reminding myself, but it also comes from like trauma and like being hurt and still navigating those feelings and having not gone to therapy.
Alright,
or like, I mean, there's different types of therapy. There are certain things that I'm trying, other things I haven't done completely, but that's okay. Like, it's a process, right?
Right.
Navigate life to the best of your abilities, but you don't really gain much from dwelling on the past. You learn from it, but that's about it. We don't got a time machine, which I think, Kirby, I think it was you yesterday or the other day, you made a comment about a time machine because I talked about the F1 movie and you're like, it doesn't come out until like Friday or something. And I don't have a time machine to go to that or whatever. And I wanted to make a comment about that, but then the story progressed and it was too late to comment, but now I got a chance to do it based on your comment again. So yeah, you're funny.
Oh, I could just spam the sling thing. Yeah, you're right, Midnight Coffee. And I got it. I got that I have to get this like foam thing over there.
Hey, the cloud foam thing is kind of similar to Echoes of Wisdom.
It is like that.
When you get the ability to copy and like just have it made in front of you and then you use it. I did that. That was a game I played.
Yeah, you did, didn't you?
I'm a gamer.
You are a gamer. Don't ever forget. Is this thing getting darker? I'm just gonna get off now. Okay, so it just disappears. This is a hermit crab, actually.
Did you see what Andrew had said, that you send the phone one way and you're on the other side?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm here, too.
Right, but I just want to make sure. Like, I saw you read Midnights, but I didn't hear you say the other one.
I acknowledged.
I got it.
By
You acknowledged the
conversation.
knowledge.
We did, didn't we?
Yes.
It's been acknowledged. What I got?
That is called shade.
Oh, yeah.
It's when something blocks the sun. Yes, and it was funny, and that also is funny.
Absolutely
I
destroyed.
appreciate your humor, and I acknowledge it.
I appreciate your femur.
Your femur, that's a bone.
I appreciate it.
Because we're doing the bone dance
Is that a thing?
from Hannah Montana. I've sang it before on the channel.
I don't have any recollection of this.
It's when, like, I think Lily or Miley or someone was having trouble with their bone test about the bones for class in school, so they turned it into a song to memorize it.
Amazing.
Then you've got your tibia.
Top tier content. You know what? Maybe you did show me a video or something.
I've
this.
sang it so many times around you, Doza, because I constantly sing around here.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were studying the bone names, correct.
Well, that's exciting. The hip bone's connected to the...
It's better than that, though, because it's
I
like
believe
the
you.
bone
Yeah,
dance.
no, you know, what if it helps, right? I'm sure, like, at least one kid out there was like, thank goodness I watched that Hannah Montana episode yesterday, because now I got this question right on the test.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That definitely happened.
It's like, my body has many parts, and this is where it starts. Phalanges, I have 10. And meta, yeah, you get it. The fibula is next, according to my text. You get it.
Yes.
Then comes the tibia. This ain't no fibia.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Y'all,
Isn't
the
that
childhood
wonderful?
memories. People, you're right. People don't remember now. Everyone just Googles everything. I still remember how I learned how to add fractions because it was a little jingle situation that a teacher taught to me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you don't need a calculator. You just need a common denominator. That's part of the
right,
song.
but it's the song. Yeah,
Yeah.
I definitely have heard that. What was it from again?
Well,
I
it's
probably
just something I
said it.
learned as a kid.
Oh, okay.
From my teacher.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I learned PEMDAS. You know?
Yeah, please excuse my dear
What
aunt.
was the
Like,
other
these were the
one?
things.
What was the other one?
What's the other one?
It has an E in it, I think. I think it starts with
Never
an E.
eat soggy waffles
What is that?
for Northeast, Southwest.
Maybe that's it? No, I'm pretty sure it was math-based.
There's
other
a bunch
one
of
that I'm
other math.
thinking.
I mean, the quadratic formula song.
What? Quadratic...
That's how I learned it.
No, what is that? Quadratic
I've shown
formula
it to-
song?
I've-
That
I've
sounds
sang
made
it to
up.
you.
No, that didn't happen.
I don't know what the NESW is. Like, never ever smoke weed. I've never heard that one until right now, Midnight Coffee.
That sounds like exactly the thing that kids would say.
P Gaming just got back from walking around the streets. Not gonna lie, the Mexican streets look a lot like the favelas in Brazil. I've never been to
know.
Brazil, so I wouldn't know, but that's really cool.
I'm guessing
And,
not everything's like overwhelmingly yellow like Breaking Bad makes it look.
yeah, stereotypes and whatnot.
How do I get up there? I feel like, am I stuck? There's no way.
I think Dr. Kirby's really cool, Flo, so I
Oh.
don't know if that's true or false, but I've definitely seen Dr. Kirby and I like them.
Yeah, true. back here.
Please bless my dear Aunt Sally. What's B for then?
That's a great question. One
the
I'm
bless.
sure will be found out in due time.
Fun fact, your funny bones aren't bones but nerves. That is true, but I still say I hit my funny bone.
I'm certainly not laughing.
It's never a laughing time.
No, it's
There's
the
nothing
worst.
funny about it, but this is what we all
It's
say.
funny when it happens to somebody else.
No, oh, well, you do laugh every time I tell you, and then you'll be like, poor baby.
Yeah.
After the laughing, though.
I've decided to stand.
I was having some trouble in math in Blueprints. Dart math?
Dartmouth?
Did you go to Dartmouth for your college education? Warrior, the Warriors has gas. I took that as like the basketball team, the Warriors, and I was like, dang. And then you said Wario.
There we are.
Like the entire team.
Okay, now we're up here. Now what do we do?
Oh, SOHCAHTOA, yes, trigonometry. For some reason, I remember SOHCAHTOA because my math teacher linked it to a sumo wrestler. Imagine a sumo wrestler named SOHCAHTOA. That's funny. I just remember SOHCAHTOA because it's a funny word. It sounds funny, I guess. But that's even funnier, like the sumo wrestler thing. Teachers are so goated, guys. Like, look at us now remembering things that our teachers and people before us in our lives and childhood, like, have taught us that stick with us, you know? And so, yeah, like Kirby was saying earlier, like people don't even remember things anymore. Like they're going to use Google or a calculator or AI. Like it's crazy. Don't forget originality and trying to remember things on your own. Flashcards are goated too. I used to actually make flashcards and like people would ask me if they could borrow it or like if they could pay me to take them and then make another set. And I was just silly enough to say you can just have a copy for free.
I'm done standing.
My entrepreneurial journey hadn't started that early yet when I was making them flashcards. I would just let people copy my notes and people were like, they're such pretty notes. Because yeah, I would make my notes super adorable, color-coded, graphs and drawings and everything. It was just, I love my journals and my note-taking skills from my childhood.
Oh my god, I'm already out. Ow, took a bite out of me.
It's a game. It was math on a dartboard, but formula it made up. Oh, okay. Mario Kart's on his iPad, and iPad's autocorrecting his whole life right now.
Well, alright then.
And happy Friday, Shaky Gamer. We have, since, like, today at the start of stream, like, we have gone to a different area. We are in the old ocean.
That's
and
right.
And more specifically... New or old Carcinia. Look at the map. Isn't that crazy?
Oh my gosh, and the whole ring
and look,
thing.
that's the world, the perfect whirl.
I feel like
that's got to
is.
be it.
This is like a combination of like
we're at the Bleached Palace.
Anne Orlando and Faramazula and probably one other third thing.
It's been quite a progression-filled stream so far here.
Oh yeah, it's been nice.
And hey, Alex Crusader, happy Friday to you as well.
Good evening.
One time, Alex's history teacher told them that Egyptians used a thing that replaced pharaohs' private parts with golden ones instead. I'm not really sure. I've never heard that before.
I've never seen it at the museum.
Or if they did show it, we didn't read about it.
Yeah, that too. Interesting.
We don't necessarily read everything at a museum that we look at.
No.
It can be a lot to take in. We just try to
yeah.
appreciate, like, if there's something that stands out to us, we'll read it. But, like, if you were trying to read every single artifact and learn everything, that's a lot of knowledge to acknowledge there.
Yeah, it really is. And, you know, it can be overwhelming. And super dry, also.
Andrew's still neither confirming nor denying. I just want to know, as someone who's gone through this, like, I want to know so badly, but I know that would be a spoiler.
Wait a minute.
That feeling of wanting to know, like, are we right? Do we know what's up, or are we just completely off? Like, it'll all come, like, we'll know soon enough.
Yeah. Am I too far? Did I go too far? Now I can't get back to the little shell over there. I don't think I can get back.
I know they say a diamond is a girl's best friend, but I prefer gold. But I
thought
see
you prefer me.
I prefer you over everything. But I can see why Mario Kart prefers diamonds instead of gold since it's his birthstone. That's really cool.
Nice.
I don't actually know all my birthstones and their months. I'm not really good at that. Like memorization.
Yeah, well, if you aren't
I know
good
mine.
at it, I'm terrible.
Yeah. Do you even know yours?
No.
So yeah, that's
Wait,
where
yeah,
we're at.
amethyst.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause
What's
I'm
mine?
cool. What is shooting at me? No, archers.
Do you know mine?
Ow.
You know it.
No, I don't.
Yeah, because you got me something for my our 7th anniversary.
Yeah, I totally know it then.
What's my birthstone?
It's ruby.
Yeah, there you go.
I was like, it's either ruby or garnet. One of the two.
Garnet's your mom, I think. No.
She's
That's the other
aquamarine.
red color. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the other red color. Like June and July get mixed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, same thing. Why can't I get up
Kirby
here?
said, I hope you like puzzle games. We're not always the best at them, but we've played quite a few of them.
It depends. Like, if it's a puzzle game like Portal, sure. But if it's a puzzle game like the Talos Principle, then no.
Midnight Coffee said, I know they would pull the brain out through their nose when they mummified people. I didn't know that either.
Yeah, you did.
Did
They had the
I?
little like sickle thingy, the hook.
I
like,
guess
jam
if
it up
I
the
did know it,
nose.
I didn't
I just don't know.
retain-
I still don't know how though.
I didn't retain the information.
Well, it's pretty traumatic.
Kirby's
thing to
Garnet.
learn.
Nice.
That's a cool one.
Midnight Coffee said in elementary school, they did a science project where they mummified apple slices and reported on weekly progress. That's cool. We did the whole extract DNA from a strawberry.
How am I getting these prompts? Wait, oh, right, okay, like a centrifuge and all that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, how much do we have now? We have over 50, let's go, we can upgrade another thing.
Midnight Coffee's birthstone is a sapphire, but not just any sapphire, a beautiful blue sapphire.
For some reason I thought of Starfire, and I was like, oh, cool. It's still cool, by the way. Pick up, what is this? Cockle.
It's a puzzle game like Blueprints because it's blueprints. Moonstone especially because moon is cool. Moons are cool.
So I've heard.
All are cool because cool colors, but Pearl especially because water association. Yeah. It's so on brand for you, Andrew. Final Fantasy IX has some nice side quests involving birthstones and zodiacs. They are connected to the summons as Mario Kart. I didn't know that. That's cool.
Like Ifrit and all that? What would Ifrit be? That's like the one that I know. No! Carbuncle, isn't that a thing?
Opal makes sense. Fitting says Silica's in Tears of the Kingdom. That's right.
You remember Carbuncle, Noosh?
Carbuncle. From what?
From Final Fantasy XIV.
Oh, Carbuncle!
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, like, I don't really remember that much. Is that bad? It's been too long.
Carbuncle, the little, like, cat rabbit thing.
Oh,
you were a
my
summoner.
blue thingy! That's,
Yeah, the little
yes,
blue thingy.
Carbuncle! I never called it that, though.
What do you
But
call it?
yes.
Carby? Carby?
I don't remember. I think I was more obsessed with Fat Moogle and my Lalafell. But yes, I remember because like that was yes, I do remember. I can picture it.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
Final Fantasy Tactics ? Says Alex Crusader. I've only ever played Final Fantasy 14.
Same.
And like I can tell you about Lalafells and Fat Moogle and Moogles in general and how I was getting through the MSQ but I never finished. Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's pretty much what that is right there.
Exactly.
Oh, we never got to talk to the little string thing. Dang it.
I just sent the game blueprints. What do you mean by sent?
What do you mean by sent?
We probably got an email. I don't know where I don't have my phone. Did we get an email?
I have a text message. It's you.
Well, I replied in our group chat with the family for tomorrow.
Oh my gosh. We received a gift copy of the game Blueprints.
This is
Oh, it's Blueprints.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. I was like,
Oh my
the typos are
goodness.
crazy today. Like, no, but thank you so much. I think this will be like generally our speed in terms of puzzle games. I remember hearing about the game and that people liked it. I don't remember hearing that it was like brutally difficult. So lucky us. But you really didn't have to.
Also,
but thank you very much,
Andrew. With a follow-up to that, so you said I love water aesthetics. Obviously, I know that. Now there's you know too, and you like Subnautica. Were you also Squirtle Squad, or like when you picked your Pokemon starter, like did you pick Squirtle? If you picked one of that generation. I don't know if I've asked you that. Probably have. I don't remember though. And as far as birthstones, there's a couple of different origins. Midnight Coffee. I know there's one from the Bible that seems to be like the main one that people in like Western countries kind of go by.
Oh, spooky.
Different cultures, different places have their own like kind of thing about that. But I know like that's one of the more common ones. If you go to like any jewelry store and like, I assume, I don't know about Canada, but I know in America, jewelry stores you go to are going to go off of that biblical reference.
You said biblical, but I thought of bivalve.
No, I'm talking about like there's a story in the Bible. Like I don't know it well enough to recite it here on stream, but I'm sure if you like Googled it, you could find more details about it if you're interested.
Ah, gotcha.
Kimon thinks hers is topaz and citrine. Ooh.
That's cool. I don't think I've ever actually been around citrine. Like, I've never touched citrine.
Shaky Gamer says December's is turquoise, tanzanite, and blue zircon.
Gosh, I am dying.
Thanks for sharing, y'all's guys. That's fun.
We appreciate.
Yeah.
Ew. Okay, what's behind this? Ooh, item. We love items.
If you want the true ending, it is difficult.
What, of this game?
No, I think of Blueprints.
Oh,
we'll get whatever ending we get.
Yeah, we'll get whatever we get. I think there's only been like one time where we truly actually like went out of our way to make sure we got the right.
I mean, with Undertale, we did all of the endings.
Well, that's different. Okay. There's been 2 times. I forgot about Undertale.
How could you forget about Undertale?
Quite easily, thank you.
Ah! All my starters have been water ever since Rocky, my first starter. Nice. So you would have, like, retroactively, if you started and, like, had to choose between Pikachu, Squirtle, and Charmander, you would have absolutely... Oh, and Bulbasaur.
Who's Bulbasaur?
You would have... Sorry. You would have absolutely chosen Squirtle Squad, I feel.
Oh, shoot. Okay, that's bad.
Because Doza and I are both Squirtle Squad.
Yeah, we are.
Ethan says if he remembers correctly, his birthstone is Emerald. Let's go. Squirtle was also Midnight Coffee's first. Squirtle Squad, rise up.
I'm glad to hear it.
One of our nieces, actually, she just, her parents did the whole, put the plushies in front of you, pick one thing, and she also picked, she's not even 1 yet, so she crawled to, like, kind of thing to it, and she picked Squirtle as well, recently. She chose correctly. I mean, it's whatever she wants, but it was just so cute that we're all Squirtle Squad.
Isn't it?
And her parents were like Charmander and Bulbasaur, so it's like, yes, you chose different.
When they are about to be devoured.
Creepy.
When the last of their blood is leaving their body.
You're not hearing Kril, right?
No, you said that yesterday too. I'm not.
Their death is certain. They do not form words. They do not ask for specific, but they pray. They pray with their whole being that somehow, against all logic, they will survive their. And I listen. I listen to every last one. I am this ocean's only god. I do not care for your verbal prayers. If you want to get my attention, all you need do is scream.
Scream!
Wow.
I'll scream for ice cream, but I don't know if I'll scream for you, bruh.
I see and who see and
You see and I see. I see and you, yeah.
Yeah, that was the thing Noosh and I used to say to each other, like, when we were first started dating.
Early relationship
Made no
stuff.
sense, but it was cute.
It was fun. Kimon has a dragon necklace that has citrine beads. You know, I would love to see what that looks like. If you want to share, but you don't have to. You just have all the coolest things. You collect so much fun stuff and joyful things. Like, it makes me happy. For you and for me to see it. Midnight Coffee said, my level 100 Blastoise named Squirt in blue. Let's go. Cute. And we did do the real ending in Kirby Forgotten Land. I don't know if that was like, did we try to do that or was it just by chance?
I think it was just like it was super casual to do it.
Okay.
So I think we did it. Like, you just collect all the major collectibles and that was kind of it. I'm pretty sure that's how it went down.
So Andrew says in Pokemon X, you do get to pick one of the 3 Kanto starters since they had Megas, Kalo's Gimmick. So he did pick Squirtle then. I didn't know that was a thing. I don't know what Pokemon X is. Or if I do, I don't remember right now. And yes, get yourself some Nom, Shaky Gamer. And Shaky Gamer also chose Charmander.
Oh, I like.
Does anyone else have any stream snacks or like food or drinks or things that they are consuming right now?
I am consumption.
I still have a little bit of pasta left, but it was kind of a lot. I think I'm good right now.
Yeah, and we can reintroduce. We can reheat it in a way that'll be just as enjoyable.
Yes.
I know how pasta can kind of get.
Yeah, but I'm good now. Like, I've had my dinner.
Good. I'm glad that you're good.
It only took me 2.5 hours to eat my dinner because I'm also streaming and talking.
Yeah, true that. Let's see.
Doza get better armor, says Gusler.
Better armor than the occult?
You can also remember the thing that Andrew posted if you want to do that. I don't know when you were saving that for, by the way.
What, for what now? Oh, I would, but I need to keep going because I have to get my stuff back.
Right.
I know that we're here.
No, I didn't know. Sorry. Yeah.
But that's the reason.
You're right.
Otherwise, I would have been like, yes, now's the time.
Do your thing. It's okay. I was just like, I didn't know if you were at a point to do something else, but we're good. Mario Kart's got a big old bag of nuts, Doza.
Well, I'm very happy for you.
Enjoy those nuts. Yep. I said it.
Ow. These guys are really hard to parry. Just in, like, I don't know why. Ah,
all of us Squirtle mains need to wear the good old sunglasses. Yes! By the way, Squirtle's Pokedex entry is 007. That's where they got the idea. Oh. I do like the number 7.
007? That's something that we haven't talked about because also we haven't seen it yet.
James Bond?
Yeah, so there's going to be... Yes, well, I don't know about GoldenEye, but there's going to be a new 007 game coming to the Switch. I think it's a Switch exclusive.
Switch 2?
Yeah, the Switch 2.
Oh, I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
Did we?
But I only saw that there was
Recently?
a trailer and I hadn't had a chance to watch it yet. And I was just like, how did we miss this?
That's exciting. I mean, James Bond, like the whole series, like it's kind of a big deal.
It is kind of a big deal.
Yeah. Kimon just finished having bacon jerky. Not my cup of tea, but I hope you enjoyed it.
Ouch. Oh, dude. No.
I do like the number 7. So in a traditional Hindu wedding, which like is something like a ceremony that Doza and I hope to do someday, you walk around a fire 7 times, and that each of the rotations around it represents kind of like what your vows are in a way. We will also be having our own traditional vows that we'll like write ourselves for each other as like part of many different plans and things that we've thought about for our future. But 7's always been a really important number to me. So like earlier, since we kind of brought up our 7th anniversary as a couple, Doza actually surprised me with something at that time that kind of like along with it, what he said and like that memory, it was one of those things where it's like, I know one day we're gonna get to walk around and do that, but like for now, like this is our way to like celebrate our 7th anniversary kind of thing. Doza's a sentimental softie. He doesn't talk about it much on stream, but like he like yes.
You're welcome.
The way he like gets me things intentionally and like writes things to me, like I save every single one of his love letters that he still does to this day, whether it's a small little note on a post-it, which is how the first glob was ever drawn, by the way, all the way to like a full-on blown out letter for different milestones and things that I do. He writes so beautifully, and like we never share what these are, it's just for us, but like I save every single one of them, and it means so much to me. And so something like that happened on our 7th anniversary as well, that when we brought it up earlier in stream, because we were talking about gemstones and stuff, like it's a big deal. And now Nushindoza's 7th anniversary is happening, so that's going to be a really big deal too.
Oh, I mean, like 7's a great number.
It's a wonderful number.
Ugh, I don't want to die.
I don't know if I'll ever get to try mango jerky because I don't eat jerky. I've had turkey jerky, I didn't like it. I've had salmon jerky, not really a fan. So like, I don't know if jerky's in my future because most of it's gonna be meats that I don't eat.
I think mango jerky is just mango, but like,
oh, it's not
prepared in a jerky style.
Yeah, so Mario Kart's like, it's all mango. Oh yes, I guess I need to try that. I stand corrected.
Silly girl. Love you.
Apparently.
Crunch. Alright, we destroyed this place. Oh, that freaking last one. You know what? I wonder...
Kessler said the new James Bond game is not a Switch exclusive, but it will be on Switch too.
Oh, okay. Thanks for correcting.
It will also be on PS5, Xbox, and PC. Yes, thank you for correcting us. And yes, there's a salmon jerky. We tried it when we went to Alaska. It was weird, but like we liked it in the moment that day, but then like when we tried it again later, we're like, this ain't for us.
That's some good healing. How did I get this?
And Flo, have a very good night, and I hope you have a great weekend ahead as well. We're sorry you're not feeling great.
Oh, I'm sorry, Flo.
Yeah.
Drink plenty of liquids and get enough rest. And even if you're not hungry, like try to eat something.
Yeah.
Sorry, bud.
Hope your day and weekend and the rest of June turns around.
Yeah. Nushi, we're talking about salmon jerky.
Yeah, because Kessler was asking there's a salmon jerky.
Yeah. The one we had was like super oily. Not that that was really that much of a problem.
I mean, fish, like,
that particular
in general.
salmon is a very oily fish.
Yeah. That's why people take like fish oil tablets and stuff.
Oh yeah, so
I don't like that.
Yeah, no, not really.
But you do you.
It's good for you, I guess.
There's other ways to get
when we cook salmon, when we air fry salmon specifically, like we straight up don't use any cooking oil because you know it's got
already
plenty.
has in it. Yeah.
Yeah. So I love salmon. It's been a long time.
It's expensive.
It is. Yeah,
like
I always fiend for some like smoked salmon, you know, like with like a bagel and you know the lox, the whole lox thing. Yeah,
but
like that's
expensive.
huge for me. But it is.
Update. Okay, so the room service in Old Chrysania was like non-existent. I wanted to find a manager to complain to, but all I got was bubble bombs to the face. 0 out of 10. Do not recommend. That was for Midnight Coffee.
I love it.
Shaky Gamer has noms. What do you have? Please share. If you want to. Mario Kart says, I found a stick of it when, the mango jerky when he worked at the recycling plant. And it was unopened, so he ate it even though he was not supposed to eat stuff he finds at the recycling plant. Tasted fresh to him.
As fresh as something that's
Though
made
it's
to last,
recycled.
and also the situation in which you found it in. Yes. Risky, but glad it paid off for you.
Wow, Kimon. So it's Kimon's 7th year on Art Fight. The first year was in 2019. That is amazing.
Dang.
That's awesome.
So it's like legacy for you.
Yeah, like you've been doing that as long as we've been streaming Nushindoza and like doing stuff on this channel. Because so the way we do our anniversaries is like when you like complete a year. So Nushindoza's 7th anniversary, we're completing it this year in July. And so Glob Year 8 starts on July 16th, 2025.
Can you believe it?
But 7th anniversary, and then we start Year 8. So that's how we kind of like keep track of that. But yeah, we started streaming in 2018. So that's awesome that you've been doing Artfight for so long. You must really love it. Like, I mean, I already knew you did, but like this long and sticking to it and stuff, that's awesome, that consistency. We're very proud of you.
Super cool. I'm gonna go ahead and float up. And we're back in this main room. Everyone used to post all the pics of weird trash you found?
Yes.
Yes.
It was... I was about to say, like, it's fun, but it was also interesting.
I looked upon with morbid curiosity more than anything, if I'm being honest.
I think one time there was like the way the photo looked, it felt like we were like in a horror game or movie or something. And I was like, I don't like this.
At least you're honest.
We're apparently really close to Andrew's favorite shell.
Oh, that's
which I already
good.
looked at the spoiler of like a couple of streams ago. The path through it is in that small room you found near the big elevator.
Oh my gosh, there's so many different little random paths.
This isn't post-game. We haven't hit the credits yet. We were told that like if we stay on track, we might be able to finish within 3 hours, but we're only like 20 minutes away from 3 hours, so I don't see that happening.
Probably not.
I feel like we might be able to finish it maybe next time on Wednesday.
This?
The whole game.
Oh, I know, but like, is it this? Like, what is happening?
Oh, for Andrew, face the big elevator and enter the right door before the elevator and hug the left wall.
Okay, I'm gonna go back up. Yeah, come on, Kril. You can do it.
Definitely feels endgame. Like, this castle, like, this is it, right?
Yeah, this feels very finale-ish.
The perfect world.
Okay,
we
this
do
little
have a
room.
backup idea for what next week will look like if this, you know, if this happens today. We don't know, though. We don't like to over-assume or, like, we just kind of go with the flow.
We also
and
don't like
decide.
to show our hand.
Yeah.
Because we often don't even know what's in it.
True.
No. What is this? 3%? Nah. Oh, wait, we didn't get the... Where's the packing peanut? There you are. All better. It's chill, it's whatever. I get a free retry.
Next week is going to be hotter than before. It's just going to keep getting hotter with the summer months coming. July is usually hotter than June.
It sure is.
I'm glad we are going somewhere that the weather is going to be cooler in July. For us. We'll tell you goodbyes about it afterwards. After we get back home.
Yeah, just to make sure everything happened.
Yeah. I also don't want to jinx it. Do you guys believe in that, jinxing?
Jinx is a character in League of Legends.
Well, there's Jinx the Pokemon.
Ouch.
It rained today for you. That must have been nice. Maybe. No.
I have to do this, then I
wish everyone believed in global warming and that collectively as the human race and society we were gonna do something positive for our environment.
What the hell?
Here we are. Do the best that you can and fight that good fight, Alex Crusader. Like the Crusader you are.
Oh no, what is this?
Are you just stuck in a death loop?
Yes?
Can you...
What?
Can you save? Or like resume or return to...
I'm gonna return the title. I don't know what the hell that was about. That was... What was that?
There's also a Jinx from Teen Titans, apparently.
Oh yeah, that's right. She has like purple psychic magic. What? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and die instantly.
Okay.
I'm not counting this.
Hold on. So Andrew has something here. Say hello to the #1 reason why I was glad I opted to turn off pit damage.
It's not Pit though. It's this freaking urchin. Oh my god, we were so far.
It happens. And remember, we don't have to keep going today. Like, we can come back next week.
That's true. You're right. We can always finish this up on Wednesday or even Thursday. Who knows?
Or even Friday. We don't know what the future holds, but I don't want you to get too stressed out or frustrated. Like, we still have a big day ahead of us tomorrow.
Yeah, you're right.
You go at your own pace, Doza.
Where?
Thanks to whoever is doing the little heart emojis. That's really sweet.
Mm-hmm.
I like seeing them.
Where's the collect stuff thing?
That was you, Kessler. Thanks, Kessler.
Thank you.
Now who is it? I'm just kidding.
Did that do it? I don't know what setting it is.
I meant the whole parkour segment ahead and the fact that sponges can be jank. Bottom of assist.
Oh, I see it. Okay. Where is it? There we go.
Preppy Travelux. Is that what you call it? I was like, what's going on? Travel update? Are you okay?
Weather update. Lots of sun.
That's what happens in the summer. Sun's out, buns out. Don't forget sunscreen. Even when it's not summer, don't forget sunscreen. It's important. Find yourself a good sunscreen that can go on your face and a good sunscreen that can go on your body or all over if you can find one that works for everything for you.
Did you say hottie?
All over your body.
Hottie with the body?
You're a hottie with a body.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I miss doing Nema's voice. Clearly, I'm getting a little country in me.
Little country.
Oh, just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
You know, we don't got a single cowboy hat up in here. I was organizing our hats earlier since we were putting things back in our closet.
Yes.
And I realized we have quite a nice little hat collection, but no cowboy hat. What a shame.
It is a shame. Oh my gosh, I aggroed everything. I'm leaving now.
Leftover pizza, much better than right over pizza. That's funny. I hope you enjoy your pizza, Shaky Gamer. We are going out to lunch tomorrow with fam too. I just don't know what or where yet. We're kind of going with the flow to decide what's going to end up happening.
Wait, what?
Based on what everyone's feeling.
Okay, that one's my fault. Did I take off the thing that prevents my... No, wait, why did I die?
Influencer.
Why did I die?
No one knows.
Well, I'm taking that one away because I had the thing that was gonna let me not die.
There you go.
Okay, back on track.
Reactions like, ooh.
Can I level?
Aqua
Please tell me I
Teen
can
Hunger
level.
Force.
Yes.
Leftovers are always yummy. We definitely do love leftovers. We usually cook, like, I learned how to cook for like a whole family of 4, like from my mom. So when Doza and I first, like, you know, moved in together and stuff, I would cook the same way. Because I would even for myself, I never learned how to cook for 1 or 2. I learned how to cook for 4. Or a bigger family at that, or like when we're hosting and stuff. So we would constantly have leftovers, and that's fine. It's actually easier to cook and prep that way. So like every week, without fail almost, we do a different type of lentils because they all taste so different. It's good for you. You can add vegetables to it, all these other great nutrients and stuff. So like we make a big batch in our Instant Pot and we can eat it throughout the week with multiple different ways. Like you can have it with rice, you can have it with quinoa, you can have it with roti or flatbreads, or you can have it by itself if you want it more soupy. Like it's just a great thing, an easy thing on rotation for us. And honestly, sometimes like the flavor gets better like the next day than the first day that you make it for certain things.
You ain't wrong. Go this way. Yeah, that's the way I wanted to go.
Did quitting to menu take off the no damage thing, says Kirby?
I don't know, because like I still have it. Take no damage from falling into the abyss. So I don't know what the deal was.
Andrew, were you like wound and can confirm, huh? Because the peanut, it's still on.
The peanut is still on. Why is that shiny? Oh, it's a glass. Okay,
well,
I don't need that.
Do you remember the Do What Now clip from when we played Four Swords the first time when it was oh, that's not us. That's Midnight. That was not a question. I was like, I never played Four Swords.
I never played Four Swords. What?
What you talking about, Fry?
What did I miss out on?
Mario Kart, Willis?
Fry. Like first name, last name.
I was trying to say like, what are you talking about, Willis? Or whatever whatever his name is.
Will Smith? Bruce
no,
Willis?
What you talking about, Willis? That's the little dude.
No, I know.
Oh, okay, you know. Good.
Yeah, I know. Oh my
Maybe
gosh.
they were lying about the no damage thing. How could the game developers lie to us, Kessler? In their own video game.
Yeah,
that's a damn shame.
That's the thing. It doesn't make any sense.
That's a cod dang shame.
A cod dang shame.
Like the fish cod, as Nema says.
Right.
It is Willis. That's what I thought, but I wasn't confident, which is why I said Fry Mario Kart, and then I went with that. It is a Gary Coleman reference, which was referenced earlier this playthrough when we're talking about the... No, that's George Foreman. See, I'm mixing it up again. I'm done with this for now.
What about Gary Oldman?
What about Gary the snail?
What about Gary the oak?
What about Gary Payton?
Who's that?
I don't know. There's probably a Gary Payton out there.
Sounds like a football name. If I had to guess. No! Stupid! Ah! Hey, William. Welcome back.
Happy Friday, William. How did you see that before me? I got distracted.
Yeah, that's what happens.
So William has made a personal decision to not play the Dawn Guard DLC until he's good and ready. Tired of Serana's Mary Sue not waifu bullshit. Let's go.
Alright, I'm happy for
What
you.
about Gary the old man? Midnight Coffee is sad that the coffee mug is gone. Can't help Doza anymore.
Ah!
We may come across a mug another time, though. You never know.
Yeah, exactly. I like the
What
sound.
about Gary from Fallout?
Who's Gary from Fallout?
And yes, the convo is going places today. You never know. I always think Friday streams are a little more unhinged than the rest.
Damn it!
Just a little. We're all like
what
done
is
with the
that?
work week typically, and like we're going into the weekend, and Doze and I are usually sleep deprived, and so many other things happen, and you just never know.
Guess what we are again? Haha.
That's why, like, I do feel like it's important to get some good sleep tonight, because we have to be very energetic tomorrow.
I'm gonna get this.
I believe you.
I hope you believe me.
I also believe in you.
I believe in magic.
I believe I can fly.
You sexy thing. You sexy thing.
I
Oh, it's
believe I
miracles.
can touch the sky.
Why do I just fly over?
I think about it every night and day.
It keeps me up. Please, demons, go away.
Hooray.
Sorry that I, what's that word?
That's okay.
Derailed
It
your
was-
trade.
It's like improv. I'm down with it.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Like, welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order?
Daring today, aren't we?
Very. Just like Keenan and Kel. And when Kel in the show says he loves orange soda, is it true?
I'm inclined to believe that he is not lying.
He says, I do, I do, I do. Ooh.
He does? That's
Yeah.
cute. We should watch them together because we haven't.
You remember Bon Kui Kui? I'm not going to do hers right now, but she was really fun to do back in the day.
Oh, I'm sure. She's the one with the number.
She's the one with, like, it's kind of like Good Burger, but not, because, like, she's doing the order. It's like a complicated order at a burger place.
Yeah, no.
Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Does anyone here know the Bon Kui Kui thing?
I don't think so.
Really? It was like in the 2000s.
It sounds
It's like a
very
sketch
2000.
comedy thing. Like, she goes like, girl, I will cut you. Because, like, you're giving her a complicated order and she's, like, working as a fast food, like, thing.
Sorry.
At King Burger? No one? Oh my gosh. Like, y'all don't know Bon Kui Kui?
That's showing your age.
No, it's not. It's, like, from the 2000s. And, like, I used to do, like, improv stuff a little bit for fun. And, like, we did the Bon Kui Kui thing. Shaky Gamer knows it. Let's go.
Okay.
Like, at least one person. Come on. Like, you get excited when one person knows what the heck you're talking about.
Right.
I'm gonna take it. I'm glad you know what I'm talking about. It was everywhere. It's probably got, like, millions of views now.
Where am I going? Okay, this way.
Kessler
Yes.
loves orange soda, and I do too.
Orange soda is amazing. I don't think anyone can say otherwise.
Gary, 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 a bunch more Garys, and Gary from that one vault, says Andrew.
Gary with that good hair.
It's Becky with a good hair, but okay.
Oh, damn it. All right then.
So Mario Kart, yes. Security, I should have said that, but yes. You don't remember security? So Mario Kart knows it too.
I didn't watch anything that was live action.
It was okay. That's fine. It's okay. You don't know things. I'll show you the video later.
Sure, why not? Yes. You think I can make it?
Love the calm monotone. All right then. But it's so painful on the inside.
Oh, okay, good. I can't touch anything or I'll fail. All right, I bounce.
I don't know
on
what
that.
it is with the orange soda, but the last 2 months it's been so good, says Kirby. So when it comes to orange soda, for you other orange soda fans, what are you using? Like, are you doing Fanta, or like, are you doing other brands, like local, or like what brand of orange soda are you having that's slapping so hard lately?
I grew up on Sunkist, but I'm open to other suggestions.
Kirby put it in TV and movies. The Bon Qui of King Burger. See, we have the clip.
Ah, good.
It's on Discord. It was from Mad TV. I don't know where it was from specifically. I just remember it was one that we kind of redid for funnies with some people. You had Fanta. Nice. Nice. Sometimes when we get Raising Cane's, I'll get Fanta as well because it's there.
I mean, you know, you gotta work with what you got.
Andrew likes orange soda, but has no loyalty to any specific orange soda. That's fair, too. Angela Johnson was the comedian's name. I didn't know that. Thanks for sharing.
That thing said finally here. What did it say? Father Levy?
Mexican soda company called Dorito has some good orange soda, says Alex Crusader. I've never tried that.
I'm cool.
Have you tried Dorito?
What? I've never heard of that.
It's a Mexican soda company, and they have some good orange soda apparently. You should give it a try.
I'll keep an eye out for it.
I still haven't been to Wendy's yet, but when I finally do try it, just so I can tell you guys I've tried it, I will keep that orange cream soda situation in mind. Though, wasn't it the Wendy's Frosty that you guys were saying you should get or something? I forget.
Have you not had a Wendy's Frosty?
I've never been to Wendy's.
Right, okay. Well, you can get the curly fries and get a Frosty and you can just have a fun time. Actually, do they season their fries, like in general?
Maybe we should try it next time.
Yeah, maybe we should. There's nothing else here,
there
right?
One near us that has a good, decent rating.
There might be.
Wendy's has $1 soda for breakfast right now. Who wants soda for breakfast? Unless you're like getting off your night shift or like you're up all night and you're getting dinner essentially. I don't know.
I guess for that kind of situation.
But not anyone else.
I've never heard of night shift and it not be like a rough thing, you know?
Yeah. I think they do season their fries, says Kessler.
Oh God,
so,
close.
okay, I don't know if we've talked about this in a while or ever, but like which fast food place has the best fries? And why?
I'm gonna go with Arby's.
But they have the meats. I've never been to Arby's.
Apparently they do. I mean, you're not really missing a whole lot. Oh my God, if I had just done nothing, that would have been better. Oh man.
Alex sent me reference because Midnight Coffee said earlier he had my mug. Now he has Alex's helmet.
It is so cool. This is my favorite helmet from base.
It looks
you know,
weird on
like
the cloud
metal.
like that.
It does. It's very strange.
Ominous.
Are you talking about me?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, that's right. I didn't think so.
You poke his head and he turns around and then pokes his head again. It's like, did I touch
Must
you?
have been the wind.
And then like poke again. It wasn't me. What are you looking at? Go on about your business.
I'm just an NPC with a conal like vision in front of me.
Yeah, don't miss whatever you need to get to.
This is the critical moment.
Kirby said Arby's.
I'm
assuming for the fries question, maybe?
Well, Kirby and I agree then.
You haven't been in 9 years, though. Like, I would have known if you went to Arby's in the last 9 years.
Yeah,
Have you?
You're right. No, I haven't.
So how can you love something you've tried in 9 years?
don't know, man.
This is like you when you say I love kiwi, and then we didn't buy it until after that stream. I found out you
in
love
about
kiwi.
the same amount of time, and I could probably
we played
learn
tennis.
to love it.
No, we played racquetball together.
Yeah, we played racquetball. Get it straight.
We need. I need an apartment complex that has a tennis court and a basketball court, or at least something nearby, so I can just walk there. You know what I mean? Like in freaking New York, there's like beautiful places that you can rent, expensive, but like still beautiful places, and you can walk to a basketball court that's indoor and air conditioned. You can walk to a tennis court. You can walk to everything, and technically you can walk here too, but it just takes longer. It's all spread apart. It's not meant for cars, or it's not meant for walking.
Ugh, awful sounds.
Any place that has seasoned fries, not just salt, yeah. But a lot of people don't do seasoned fries. We end up bringing the fries home and seasoning them ourselves.
There were these nice, hearty, crinkle cut fries that were seasoned. It was from a place in San Antonio called Momax, but they've been gone for years.
Yeah. Coke had an orange vanilla flavor that was really good. They stopped making it though. I've never heard of that. That's wild. I wish they still did so I could try it.
Right?
Kirby just ordered 2 cases of Baja Blast. You really like your Baja Blast.
Okay, the bitterness of Baja Blast does go really well with Taco Bell, I have to admit.
Does has finally come around to Taco Bell, and it's great when that Mexican pizza craving hits for me. Vegetarian.
I avoid the Mexican pizza because I can't put something like that's called that in my body that looks the way that it does.
It's a vegetarian Mexican. It's basically a tostada dosa, like dang.
Yeah.
It's okay though. You get what you want, I get what I want, which is fine.
And we make it work.
If you poke his head, his dialogue is like a Skyrim, I think, reference. It's like, stop, you violated the law.
Oh yeah.
That's funny.
Halt. Where am I going?
One of Mario Kart's favorite Simpsons quotes is, "I'm so hungry I could eat at Arby's."
Oh, dang.
Did you guys hear that The Simpsons, like, it's all over the news, so I don't think it's like a spoiler, but apparently like Marge died or something, and it's just like a one-off episode, but Simpsons fans are upset because like the creators were like, it's not canon or something. I don't know. I keep seeing it on my feed, and I'm just like, I really could care less.
Do people hate Marge?
I don't know.
I remember really early on they killed Flanders' wife.
So I know so Kimon said the A&W restaurants in her city have sweet potato fries. I know there's one A&W that we pass sometimes while running errands. We've never been though, and it is like a drive-through place. I wonder if they have sweet potato fries. I'd be okay to try them just for their sweet potato fries and like a soda someday. Now that we know that they have sweet potato fries, or we'll have to look up our city's location or something.
Yeah, I've been to very few places that have good sweet potato fries.
Exactly.
So I'm keen to see.
Another person who liked the orange vanilla Coke. It was good, says Andrew. Dang, I didn't get to try it.
Is this progression?
I got took to the jail. My horse despawned, so I had to reload. Dang.
Got the horses in the back. Right?
And I do the 2-step. What's that one song that's trends sometimes, and it's about like Chili's or Applebee's or something? No, it's like Chili's or Applebee's or something. It's like
what? Chili's or
it's trending sometimes.
No, I
like
know what you're talking
milkshake.
about. They say they make Applebee's like a good thing.
Yeah,
it's
like
not.
Applebee's and a milkshake.
Oh,
you guys know what I'm talking about?
Like, you got me like Applebee's and a Friday night.
I don't know.
Yeah,
you guys know what we're talking about?
No, we're doing a terrible job. There's no way anyone knows what we're talking about.
If people are upset Marge died, I would assume people don't hate her. Yeah, but it's like, why are you killing a main character?
No, they're upset that she didn't stay dead.
You're in Texas, and you know the only answer to soda is mellow yellow. I don't know what that means.
I'm scared.
But William said also douche. Like, I don't know what that means, though. Am I not texted enough to know what that means? But there's also a wine glass. So I'm like, huh?
You're in Texas, so you know the only answer to soda is mellow yellow. Maybe it's a reference to Big Red.
Kirby also bought other sodas. 2 cases of orange soda, knockoff Coke, Pepsi.
This is straight up in Orlando.
A variety pack. That was orange, lime, grape, and red.
Yo.
Okay. You're ready to host a party, really.
I'm not just ready. I'm ready, Freddy.
Anyone try the orange cream soda from Wendy's? The Wendy's near Kirby hardly ever has it in their freestyle machine and only had it behind the counter. Oh, so you couldn't do it yourself. That's a shame. And hey, Hyper Not Hyper. How are you doing, friend?
Not Hyper.
Her name, Hyper Not Hyper. It has changed. It's been like that for a while.
I know.
Okay.
I'm making a joke.
Oh, okay. How's it going? Happy Friday.
Welcome back.
I don't know why a lot of people in Texas like Big Red. Tastes like bubblegum.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of why I like it. There's a place,
There's a place down in Ocean Avenue.
There's a yellow card. There's a Mexican restaurant that we went to sometimes. It's on, I know the road, like it's on Huebner, but anyways, they have a Big Red margarita where they literally do that thing where you turn the Big Red bottle, the glass bottle, like upside down into the margarita. It's like huge. I've only ever ordered it once, but it was one of the best Big Red margaritas in my life. And the only Big Red margarita, like, from that place I had. Like, I loved it. I think about it a lot. It is on a street called Huebner Road, which is a pretty long road. I can't remember the restaurant's name, though.
Have I been there?
Yeah, we've gone together. It's like the one... But you didn't go with me when I went with a friend when I did that. With you, we went to their... Like, they have their brunch buffet thing on the weekends.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about?
No. Brunch buffet sounds awesome, though.
We went. It's a Mexican restaurant that does it.
Oh. A-J-U-U-J... Auja, something like that.
We haven't been in years. This was all pre-pandemic.
Yeah.
Real inside you. You know deep down that there is nothing. No real desire. No true ambition. You are empty, little crab. But you may yet find purpose. You're so close now. Come to me. Become my shell.
There it is. That's what they want. They want to possess us, take our body.
And yes, that's super exciting, Hyper. I know our birthday month is coming up, and you're specifically in 6 days, you're turning the big 16?
I can't believe it.
Sweet 16 festivities. Do you have anything exciting planned already? Do you know, like, how you want to celebrate this this next year of your life? Ooh, Alice Crusaders tried a pumpkin spice frosty and liked it a lot at Wendy's. That's probably a seasonal thing. That sounds fun, though. I have seen Wendy's, the social media team, like, roasting people online. I think it's really funny. So that's, like, another reason to give them a shot, honestly.
I think Sonic does, too, and Domino's does a bit of that, as does Applebee's. Maybe KFC? Does anyone know any other, like, social media brands that have kind of done the whole, like, just give it to a Gen Z and let them have fun?
But we millennials have fun, too.
Yeah,
and other generations as well, I'm sure.
Probably at least one of them that's millennial.
That voice is so, like, demonic. Like, I think it's like a final boss or a next boss or something. I feel like that's more of a boss theory than, like, the other people turning on us, which is very plausible, too, based on what we've heard. We already know Conch is lying to us. We caught him in a lie, like, red-handed, really.
What is
Hyper
this?
said she thinks 2 of her friends and her are going to hang out on the day of her birthday, and then they're going to have family and friends come over on the 5th. That's awesome. And that's 4th of July weekend, too, so it's always going to be kind of hype a little bit. The fireworks are for you, Hyper. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. But I hope you have a wonderful time however you do end up spending it.
Mm-hmm. Let's do this.
And we hope you get your 21 Pilots tickets or, you know, whatever. What is America? This is America.
Oh, destroyed. That Juggernaut thing's cool. I should use it more. Juggernaut's actually one of my favorite. It's random, but it's one of my favorite characters in the X-Men universe. Or whatever, I guess you would call it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go kick this guy's ass.
And that's always one thing you can do. If you don't get them, you can try to get them yourselves.
Always
Either
an
way,
option.
as you keep getting older, you get to become a little bit more independent each time. And eventually, I know you said that you're going to potentially start your job arc soon. So, like, you could save up for things you want to get for yourself, like concert tickets or whatever else.
That's true.
One of the things about becoming an adult and, like, actually, like, having that independence and having monies is learning how to, you know, be responsible with it, but also just having fun with it.
That's true.
No one's telling you can't have ice cream for dinner.
You have to make that call. Can
Exactly.
your chief take it?
Can you handle
Whoa.
it?
Oh, there's an item. I knew it. I knew it. Everybody doubted me, but I knew it.
Go in the cathedral building. I want to know if Ornstein and Smog are there.
Oh, I know,
That's
right? Oh, that would be great. But first, make sure there's nothing underneath us. that we
I
can jump
realized
to.
you streamed last Friday. We were going to stop by your stream after, but we ended up, because we were hosting people on Saturday, we ended up going into full-on cleaning mode and weren't able to stop by. But I'm glad, and I hope your stream went well then. And we did actually catch you streaming, or as a guest streamer, on Potato's stream, I think last night for a little bit. Was it last night or the night before?
Playing
Playing Fortnite with Pika, you and Potato. We didn't chat because we were working in full work mode, but we did have you guys on to listen for a little while. Yeah, it was last night. This week's been crazy. I'm trying to keep my day straight.
And
The
yes,
throne
Kirby, that's what
room.
it was. And the throne room. Of course it had to be here. Stealing the world from the sorcerers wasn't enough for the king. He had to lock it all the way where he alone could touch it. I doubt he could even wield it. It was designed for hermits alone, after all. How very, very foolish. I must admit something to you, child. This city is no ancient relic. As a matter of fact, I spent my childhood here a mere 30 years ago.
Holy crap! You're 30 years old? I didn't even know it was possible to live that long. You're older than my shell.
See, this is why I didn't want to tell you. I knew you'd make fun of me, but yes, I remember the king's persecution of the hermit sorcerers. I remember the coral decaying and fracturing, the city falling to pieces. My parents passing me to a stranger, allowing me to flee without them. And the founding of a new city where we started over again. I've watched us slowly repeat our mistakes like nothing ever happened, and spent my years researching, hoping I might recover the perfect world, and save New Carcinia from the old city's fate. To think that in my twilight years, the chance might be offered to me. How could I not believe in destiny after that?
So, New Carcinia is really screwed without us? I get why you were so desperate for me to come with you.
We're so very, very close. It's all been leading up to this. Go forth, child, and seize this opportunity between your claws. Do not let this ocean fall into ruin once again.
Oh, okay. I'll do my best.
So maybe Conch, like, was lying because of the whole ageism situation.
Maybe that was it, and it
not
wasn't like
necessarily being a bad guy. Based on this conversation, maybe we don't fight. I think we're only gonna fight like some final boss or something. Shaky Gamer said this place reminds him of that place in Elden Ring with all the tornadoes.
Fair enough.
So many other Soulsborne, Souls-like references. Like, honestly, not even just that.
Reminds me of
This
Shadowkeep
game,
too.
this game has had so many references from so many different fandoms. Like, all the way from, like, freaking SpongeBob to, like, you know, like, it's crazy. It's crazy awesome.
I love it. I don't
He's
know.
not like Simon Cowell that says I like it. He loves it.
You don't have full yeses. You have full 1,000 yeses. Like, oh, okay.
Anybody else?
I didn't like it. I loved it.
Does
Oh
anybody else watch America's Got Talent? Because we do.
Does anyone else stomach watching America's Got Talent? Because we do.
There are some talents that are really, really cool, though. You gotta admit.
That's the only reason we
But then there's
watch.
also those, like, weird, fake, like, why are you even here acts. And then there's also the judging sometimes can be whatever. But when you see real talent, you see people who have worked hella hard on what they're passionate about. And they're putting themselves on there on that stage and putting themselves out there to do what they want to do. That's hot.
Thanks.
Yeah, just like you, Doza.
Thanks.
You're the hottest one of all.
I'm literally on fire.
Yes.
Do I want this?
And
more
see you
durable?
later, Hyper. Thanks for stopping
Same.
by, and I hope you have a great start to your birthday month this weekend or on Tuesday.
I hope so. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, Midek, I was like, okay, he's not evil. I'm so sorry, Conch. Will eat my socks. I don't think Conch will want you to eat your socks, but I think it's...
but you have to do it all at once.
I think it's cool, though, that the game, like, the story-wise with the dialogue, like, it's giving you as the viewer or the player, like, the suspicion, right? Like, you're getting sus about different things because you don't know where the story is going to go. And having different avenues, it's kind of like a murder mystery situation.
Yeah, it's like the story and characters are, like, baiting you to not trust them.
Exactly. But you never know.
I mean, we started off by getting swindled at the very beginning.
Exactly.
We haven't even seen that, like, the shark thing yet.
And yeah, Kirby, so you got the place. It is a Mexican grilled patio bar. I forgot the name, but that is the big red margarita that I had. That was super good. I didn't realize it was that expensive, or like $13, but it was worth it that night. I was literally there for happy hour. So maybe it was a little cheaper during happy hour, but I had gone with one of my like favorite girlfriends, and like it was just the two of us catching up after a very long time because she doesn't live here anymore in San Antonio. And it's basically a frozen margarita, a dash of grenadine with a big red bottle upside down. Yeah, it looked so picturesque. It was delicious. I want to go back now. I need to go with Doza, and then you can be the DD.
You have to take me.
Yeah, or we can go with someone else that drives, and then we don't have to worry about driving.
My mother is available.
Well, that is true. We actually, yeah, I think your mom and grandpa would like that place if they haven't tried it.
Yeah, you know what? You're right.
We should take them for the brunch buffet thing.
Okay.
Because, like, that's a pretty good deal.
Fair enough.
I had never gone to, like, a Mexican brunch buffet, and this was the first one, and I was like, I like this. I could get behind this. Unlimited breakfast tacos? Let's go.
Let's go. Hype. Strain.
I figured the 32 like was part of the ounces in the 1350, but that's still a lot for like a margarita if you think about it. Like, again, it was like that intense. That was the only time I ever got it, but it was good.
Of course, it is like a fishbowl.
Yeah.
Kind of situation.
Yeah, it looks cool. It's fun. It's great for like a happy hour, or whenever you do you. No judgment.
Yes, 16 across the board. Let's go. Fantastic. All right, back to the cracked throne. Wait, no, we were gonna do the thing. I forgot. We're doing the thing. Where is the thing? We have to go to Flotsam.
What thing is it that we're doing?
Flotsam Vale, and then I'm saying it like that from now on. And then we have to go to Company Town.
$2 off. I'll take it. That sounds more like me.
Better than nothing.
Yeah. I'm glad they still have it. I want to go. But the brunch, like, I don't think I would drink that big of a margarita during brunch, to be honest.
Yeah. And I'm sorry, Midnight Coffee. I can't please everyone. But we will get to it. Do not worry. I promised this a while ago that we would go here, and that was like... It's finally happening.
Yeah.
Okay, so... Generally speaking, where am I headed next?
I don't know.
Based on the pictures in Discord? We're doing
we're doing the thing?
We're doing Andrew's thing?
So we're doing the thing where we go to Flotsam Vale, Company Town.
Mm-hmm.
And then picture second, it looks like this. Go back. So looking from here, I guess you're going that a ways. The star.
Uh-huh.
Okay, then from here, you go to that one over there. Over yonder.
Okay.
And then from there, you go to this star. I love that you use stars and they're in my glob color, really.
So I just keep following the trail here? Or...
Did you see this one? Where are you at? You went ahead. I didn't even go to the next photo yet. So yeah, you can take care of these fishies.
Yeah. And then
And then you see the 1, 2, and 3.
So I have to jump up this.
1, 2, and 3. Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's a
and
little
we're
hook
on
up
just
there.
one more. There's a hook. There you have it. Oh my goodness.
It was this easy to get to?
Do we need to release these guys?
There's a lot of them. Uh-oh, I can't switch my items. Okay, well, here we go.
Good luck.
Thanks.
That's so sad. Like, maybe they won't attack you if you can release them all and they can still live and might go about their day. If you go, you should definitely let us know what you think.
A gun? It has a gun. Oh, it's a flare.
Kirby, we've gone for brunch and I don't think Doze has ever gone to the happy hour, but I've gone a couple of times in the past. So like, We haven't gone since before the pandemic, by the way, so it's been like 5 years at
Ouch.
least. But it was always good. Every time we've gone, like we didn't have any complaints. So yeah, let us know what you think and if they're still good if you end up going.
Kril's so cool.
I feel like since you and Boxboy are the only ones that have taken any of our recommendations for like restaurants here in San Antonio so far, I'm curious, have we ever like suggested a place that you haven't liked? Let us know that too. If you've tried it, that is. Because I know you liked Yagi's Pizza, which is our favorite pizza place.
We win.
Congratulations, Joseph!
I guess I was way over leveled. You summon a tentacle of pure mommy that attacks along with you as you swing your blade. Gee, that would have been useful.
Mario Kart a while ago got a little Italy Manhattan and a fried octopus appetizer and cost him like $37. It was good, but his budget is more like fried pickles and a tall can of Bud Ice. I do like fried pickles. Doza hates them though, so like I don't have
them, she eats all of them.
I have to, and like because he won't eat them and I don't like to waste food.
What
so I don't
sacrifice you make for us.
It is. So I don't get fried pickles very often because I don't want to have to eat all of them myself.
No, because you don't feel
even
good
the
after.
Small size is too big for me sometimes. Like I do like fried pickles, but not like to that extent, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I think the last time we actually got fried pickles was from that barbecue place we got for your birthday.
Oh.
We got a small order of it, but luckily I was able to eat it over the course of I think 2 or 3 days. And we refried them heated them up in the air fryer so they kept their crispiness.
Yeah, that's always so
helpful.
nice. Like it still feels like cheating life when you can take something that was fried and you can make it good again.
See, we really love food, if you can't tell. We eat because we enjoy it, and it's also, yes, to sustain our life and stuff, but we don't just eat for the sustainment of life and to be healthy. We eat because we enjoy food and we want to try variety and we would like to enjoy it so much.
Expired.
So like we're gonna, even if it means sometimes splurging or sometimes not, like just we like to get and eat the things that we want to eat because it's fun. Life's too short to not enjoy your food, in my opinion.
Barbed hook. Barbed hook. I am gonna agree with you, Noosh, because you're also right. So
thank you.
There's that as well.
This is a really cool ability, especially after upgrades, as Andrew.
I'm hoping to funnel everything that I get into it.
Tactical tentacle. Thank goodness this isn't anime, says Midnight Coffee.
Uh-oh. Thank goodness indeed. I remember
I've
this
actually met
place.
someone who hates canes, which is crazy, but
What?
fair enough. Fair enough, Kirby. Yeah,
Ow.
so Yagi's is the only place that he's eaten at so far, but besides the normal chain places like Cane's. So I'm glad you've liked. So we're 1 for 1 with you. I hope we go 2 for 2 if you try this next place.
Hopefully.
Shaky Gamer, you have an air fryer, but you haven't used it yet? We use ours regularly. We actually don't even have a toaster. Like, we use our air fryer to toast our bread.
Toast, 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 toast.
Yeah, like we use it for so many things, like reheating up food. Like Doza said earlier, our favorite way to make salmon is in the air fryer as well. We can cook potatoes, we can cook chicken, we can cook so many things. It's like a little oven, and it doesn't let your place get as hot because down here in Texas, you use your oven, your whole kitchen, maybe even your whole place, depending on your apartment or like home's structure, can get really hot.
Yeah. I know it's like a millennial thing to be like hyped about air fryers, but the hype is real.
It is for us. And we didn't get an air fryer until like 1 or 2 years into the pandemic.
Yeah, exactly.
So it was a newer concept for us, but we love it. We still have that same one. We specifically got the Instant Pot air fryer Vortex, and it comes with a bunch of different attachments. So you even have like a basket that rotates, like a rotisserie kind of situation, and you can like put fries in there and they get so crispy and delicious.
They really, really do.
Yeah. I hope you do talk your parents into using it. Even look for like easy air fryer recipes or something. Like maybe there's something that you're already making in the oven that you can just put in the air fryer and like see the difference or something.
Microwave it and then air fry it and you'll see some difference.
For certain things, yeah.
Because it'll be funny.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, it's also a bit of a waste. Unless you're into like microwave food. There is one like use case where I'm like, I don't mind something that's microwaved. Obviously it's better when it's not that.
Yeah.
When it's baked, even at least minimum, but you know, it's okay. I do not want to go through this. How do I get back to a shell? Where's the nearest? Never mind, I'll go through it. The shell's really close by, and then we can get back to and see if Ornstein and Smo were there. Smoff? How do you say it, Noosh?
I said, I don't know. I wanted to say, I don't remember what I said earlier. Did I say Smoff or did I say Smo or did I say Smog? I don't know.
Smutch.
No idea. But we all know who we're talking about at this point.
We sure do.
I miss Nema's voice acting, like doing her voice. So I'm just adding a little country to everything.
I'm adding country to things that just aren't about the game. Just me talking.
You're not even wearing the cowboy stuff anymore. That's okay. You wear what you want to wear.
No, I want to.
You wear what you want to wear. That's okay.
Do not get it twisted. Okay?
Do not. And see you later, Midnight Coffee. I hope you have a wonderful weekend ahead.
Have a good one.
And that makes sense, Shaky Gamer. But hopefully you can talk your parents into helping you out that way. To use it, especially because you already have one.
The money has been spent.
Or it was gifted. We don't know. We don't know
their
the story.
money has been spent.
Even start off with something as simple as toasting up some bread. Add a little cheese to it. Air fryer cheese, grilled cheese, something like that. Do you know what I really want after stream? I know, like, I don't want to finish my pasta that you have. Like, it was good, but, like, I don't want it right now.
Okay.
But I kind of want some bread. Like bread in the air fryer.
That's fine.
Let's have some, like, bread after. I haven't had any bread today. Not that you should eat bread every day, but I want bread.
No, I know. I wonder what we can do to kind of dress it up a bit.
What do we have? I know we have, like, the guava person. I don't really want sweet, though. I kind of want more savory.
Fair enough.
And Andrew, I hope one of these days, like, when the topic of cheese comes up, or if you want to bring it up, you ask us what your favorite is. That way I can be like, feta, and then I can go, huzzah. Because I got it right. I cannot walk past the cheese aisle and see feta and not think about you. That's how, like, I know feta is your favorite. It's gotten to that point.
That chandelier makes me really freaking sad.
Because of the, yeah.
That's...
It's a very, yes.
Yeah, well, look at this.
This is... No. And then the toilet bowl cleaner thingy.
The magic scepter.
Oh my gosh. This whole area is insane. So... I think Doza finished the last of our turkey bacon that we had today.
Oh.
So we can't do a BLT. And we also don't have the lettuce.
Oh,
we have the tea,
geez.
the tomato.
I'm fighting now. Oh, it's doing attacks like... What is it? That one demon. I can't remember what his name is. Really annoying one. Ow, that didn't actually hurt that much. Yeah. Oh, jeez, dude. I can't get a read on these attacks yet.
Mario Kart says that's a coconut crab, I think. Kamsha, the bleached king.
That's good to know. I had no idea. Oh my god, it's hitting me as it's hitting me. Am I just gonna win first try? No, it's gonna crack and then the real thing will come out. This reminds me of a game, I'm not gonna spoil it, which game though, but it reminds me a lot of it. Both in music and what just happened. I'm not gonna say how or what, just trust. Oh no!
Reborn.
Oh, it has teeth too.
And it's like different now. Like that's, is this a second boss fight for the same boss, basically? Phase 2, or do you consider this a completely different?
Oh my gosh. Noosh, the
this
gorilla.
Is the voice.
The ape from Sekiro when it came back alive.
This is what it's like?
Oh, yeah, oh crap, deed. Okay.
This is so weird. He is smiling. He got that full teeth with dentures in, just ready to pounce and bite.
Oh, I was so close to teetering it.
Okay, I'm gonna do the thing that I used to do a lot. Is this the final boss?
Nah, no way.
Obviously, I know you guys aren't gonna tell me, but does anyone else think this is the final boss? Or does it feel like it? I don't know, but we're not really where we want to be yet, I don't think, in the story or the journey.
Oh, bullshit. Sorry.
That's okay, Doza. Let it out.
I never.
Be yourself. I know, it's so rare that Doza curses on the channel, or ever, really. I'm the one with the sailor mouth, not Doza.
How did I get hit by that? It's doing the thing. It's Ooh. Ouch.
Yeah, no, this can't be the final boss. Cause like, he's not guarding no shell. He's a crab.
I win. First try. Our beautiful kingdom, so lustrous. How you cry and choke at life's end to witness it in its agony. Would that you took the rest of this rotten world with you.
I do curse more than Doza. And that's okay. I've had to stand up for myself more, and I used to be angry, and I used to use curse words.
Oh, there's that song. I had to stand up for myself. I can't remember what it is.
I honestly don't cuss as much as I used to. It's something that I don't want to do. I don't like doing it. It's just, if someone's gonna cuss you out, I started cussing them out. And that's when I learned, like, that was before I read, like, you know, anyways, I'm not gonna get into all that right now. But I'm trying not to cuss as much. That's why I'll say, like, frick, or, you know, like something else. I don't know.
Yeah. Your baby cousins might be watching.
Maybe, but that's okay. Like, they know though. Like, even in front of, like, everyone that's close to me knows that I sometimes cuss, and that's okay. I'm not gonna fault myself for that. Because, you know, someone who I look up to as a mentor, who, even though I've never met him, and I love what he does and everything, we've learned so much from him. Gary Vee, we follow him on social media. He is, when it comes to marketing, when it comes to social media, media in general, like, he has a media company, an agency, creative studio, all of these things. He does so many things, and, like, he's definitely someone that's inspired me for my entrepreneur journey. And then, like, I've shared his stuff with Doza. I have his books, all these other things. Like, he cusses like a sailor. And he's damn proud. Like, he's like, this is who I am. I grew up in Jersey. This is what I do. And it's okay. Like, you can be successful in the business world and be yourself. And so he's authentically himself whenever he wants to be. And I love that about him, unapologetically. He also shares so many resources that have helped us build our business, to be honest.
Well, why would we lie?
That's why, well, I'm just saying, like, that's why I say he's like our mentor, even though we've never met him. I hope to meet, and I hope to thank him for everything that he's done to help, like, Doza and I in our journey.
Likewise.
I would love to thank him in person. I used to also, I'm just gonna put it out there, I used to, like, as a joke, be like, Doza, one day we should, like, reach out to Gary Vee and see if he'll officiate our wedding. Like, or at least, like, our, you know, other, remember?
Yeah, you never know.
You never know. Like, as, like, who...
He 100% will if you don't ask.
Yeah, exactly. Like, the worst he can say is no, but, like, or his team responds on his behalf, but I think it'd be hella cool.
Alright, we're gonna go down the toilet.
And we've also thought about, like, what if, like, Aaron and Danny from Game Grumps, like, officiated our wedding? Because that would be funny. Because
That
like
would be, yeah.
we definitely were inspired by them to do this whole new Shindoza thing. Definitely, absolutely. Like I don't know. Dream big, right? And the worst that can happen is no. And the worst that can happen is you fail. But after every no, after every fail, eventually you're gonna get some yeses. Eventually you're gonna get some wins and huzzahs and successes. So why not dream big and go crazy? I also feel like I don't think we're finishing this game today.
Yeah, like how not that I want it to end or anything, but how much more game is there? I can't teleport out of here. I was hoping there was gonna be a snail.
But you can save for the next time, right?
Yeah.
I think this might be a good stopping point after that crab.
Yeah, because like here's the other thing. Since we're gonna be going on to the next day, which is Wednesday,
Yeah.
at least. I also want to do the boss rush thing, the boss rush challenge, the trial, the warrior trial.
Isn't that something you could do after, like post-game
Yeah, but you get
too?
something for it.
Oh, that could help you with the final stuff,
Yeah, exactly.
the end game? Okay.
Yeah, and if it gives me, and I'm hoping it gives me more of those like pink crystals because we just got that octopus power, but it's not upgraded yet.
Right.
Yeah, so I definitely want to upgrade that.
Andrew says we're quite close. So, like, I'm wondering, yeah, like, it's okay. We have 3 streams possible next week. And we have 4th of July weekend that we could potentially. Our biggest thing is that since we're traveling at the beginning of July, we want to try to finish the game before New Shindoza's anniversary. That way, when we come back, then we can start Donkey Kong Bonanza on day 1. But like we said, it doesn't have to happen that way. We'll just see how everything plays out next week, probably. And Andrew said, what a wonderful fight. Don't forget to like the stream. Thank you. Yes, please don't forget to like, comment. You know, like, all of those things help us very much, and we appreciate it when you guys do that. So thank you.
We sure do.
So there's no place to teleport out of here, huh? You're just kind of here.
Yeah, I guess this is where we'll continue next time.
Yeah. Next time on New Shindoza. That's us.
I'm gonna stand on this corpse.
Andrew says he can also repost the where on the map the one other missed boss is if you'd like.
You know what? At that point, why not?
Yeah.
But okay, thank you guys for coming and hanging out with us on this Friday night.
Yeah, we hope you guys have a wonderful weekend ahead and a wonderful end to June. We may or may not be around this weekend with things that are going on. We're definitely going to try to respond to the stuff in Discord, and we'll see you. We're assuming the next stream is going to be Wednesday, but who knows? Maybe we can try to finish something earlier. We'll see. But we'll try to schedule the streams at the beginning of the week as we have been doing lately and go from there, right, Doza?
That's right, Noosh.
All right. Good night, guys. We love y'all.
Bye.